Boop boop, hello.
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 Hi.
Welcome to a new D&D episode of We Don't Know Where Katie Is.
The new series.
That's such a
We did-
such a
we did-
good.
2 episodes of season 2, and we're done.
Well, we got our mid-season break right at the
Yeah.
beginning of the season.
We got into 3 episodes. Thank you
Oh.
very much.
Oh, have we?
We did. Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah, because we did
Oh,
two
shit,
of the two of the
Two?
right. Yeah.
The third one was all combat.
Yeah.
So now we're here, and we're ready to play. We're ready to play some D&D. This is, as Jenny has titled it correctly, we don't know where Katie is. We're hoping Katie's okay. Chances are Katie's just having a little sleep, because that is sometimes the case. On rare occasions, Katie sleeps over a little bit just because of time difference. So that might be the case today. In the past, when this has happened, I've thought to myself, it'd be really handy if I had like a little one-shot game that I could run for when it's just us, because it would just be convenient to be able to be like, let's still go live, let's still play some D&D, instead of panickedly sending Katie 1,000 messages. So fuck it. Let's play some silly low-key RPG stuff.
0 consequences.
With 0 consequences.
Oh, that's what we love to hear. No
strings
consequences.
attached D&D.
No consequences at all.
I mean,
guarantee?
I haven't determined how
I'll guarantee
canonical the events of today's games were going to be. We'll find out. If you do something insanely stupid, maybe I won't make it canonical. But so today's session, as a closed.
That'll fix the
mean.
problem.
The
Yeah.
alcohol
That'll
will help
fix.
you speak.
As opposed, as opposed
It'll
to
help
our
you
usual-
ignore.
Yes, I'll stop caring about it. That's the thing. Drink some more. I won't care so much about it. In this game, as opposed to playing our normal characters, we will be playing Nugget, Tiny Servant, and Parsnip.
Have we decided who's playing who?
I think it's fairly clear who's playing. I think it's.
Well, that never crossed my mind that we might be playing other people.
Oh shit. Hi, Minnie.
It rotates
Minnie.
every 15 minutes.
Katie brought me to Jenny's channel for a while ago, and I'm excited to watch a D&D game. Well, you're in the right and wrong place at the same time, because we are playing D&D, but we'd usually be playing with Katie, and we're not sure where she is. So we're playing an off the cuff. Tom has just thought of this quest 5 minutes ago, and we'll have some fun. We're playing some NPCs today.
If anything, so this would be a better place to watch as your first D&D game, because there's like no huge backstory that you got to be
That's
caught
true.
up on.
No
to be able
lore.
to
There's
do
very
things.
little backstory.
We're starting right off. There is a bit of
Fresh.
backstory, but not
There is.
a lot.
Thank
So
you, Papaya. Thanks for
we'll
the
just
gift.
play some goofy games.
Goofy games.
Goofy
Perfect.
games. But nice to see you, Minnie. Hi, nice to see you, Papaya. I hope you're well. So our real player characters, through circumstance, have found themselves sort of in the possession of a mansion.
Mhm.
And that's kind of their base of operations. Not that they go there very frequently,
Nope.
but that's where some of their possessions reside, including some friends. They can occasionally go back there for free meals, and not have to pay, a tavern or an innkeep or something like that.
Yeah.
At this particular residence, right now, all of our player characters are asleep. You are all staying in Nesmith, in Cormier, where your mansion is, and you are all fast asleep. Hi, Mal.
Hi, Mal.
I forgot to put music on, and we forgot to check the sound alerts.
Oh.
I haven't even opened the sound alerts, so they definitely don't work for me.
I even said it out loud this time, guys.
Did you?
I must have not been here.
I did not hear that.
You were
at
definitely
all.
here.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I did not hear that at all.
I must have not heard it as a question or a prompt, so I didn't think I had to do anything
listen,
about
Well, in
it.
that case, there's a very good chance I was muted when I said it. I'm not used to muting myself every time I don't speak, because,
All right.
Mm.
That makes sense.
Are we ready for the
Can
test
you
for
hear the
that?
thunder here?
No, 1 second.
Not right now.
Let me get the thing. We're so prepared.
The
All
sexual
of the
tension in that
streams in
meeting
this
was
season so
palpable.
far have had this
Oh.
severe lack of preparedness.
I unfortunately heard that one.
I heard that one. Thank you, bye-bye.
I just opened the tab. Damn.
Oh, I did not hear that one. Damn it!
Okay, I'll play it again, just in case you missed it.
I just don't think it's possible for it to work for all of us at once.
It seems impossible.
The sexual tension in that meeting
What's
was
This is
that?
playing.
What's the button on Firefox to bring up the like permissions and stuff?
Isn't it in the edit bar? The way you put the website in? To the
Oh, is it
left?
in there?
Yes.
Oh, verified by, no trackers.
But it'll only come up while it's playing a sound, I think.
That's inconvenient.
Oh, you want me to just spam a couple things? Here you go.
Mine said playing at the top, but I didn't hear
sexual
anything.
tension
Oh, I
in
heard that
meeting
one.
was palpable. The
Yeah,
sexual
yeah.
tension in
The
that
sexual
meeting was
tension in that
palpable.
meeting.
The
It's
sexual
palpable.
tension. We need Dumbo to make it into a dance
Yeah, we
track.
need to make it
Bill.
into
Dance edition.
The
Costs
sexual
twice as
tension in
many
that
bits,
meeting was
but you get the
palpable.
dance edition.
I really like that. Damn, now I want to commission Tombo. That's cool. Okay. Right. So, because I've come up with this off the top of my head within the last now 10 minutes maybe, at some points I may have to call on some inspiration from either chat or from the players for some of the things that we encounter. But we will be playing as some NPCs. Our characters have a mansion. In that mansion, they are currently asleep. This is some downtime, perhaps,
Oh.
in the last month.
Thank
my
you,
God, the
Papaya.
I definitely heard of Sound Alert previously. I don't know why I didn't
Why
hear that
can't
one.
you hear
Oh,
it?
the second I closed, didn't have the tab in the foreground, it was like, no, I'm not going to play it now.
Damn
Oh.
it.
Maybe it's a foreground.
I don't know if I can be certain that I heard that because it's the Wilhelm scream, which is so ingrained in me. I might have just imagined it upon seeing it in chat.
Okay, well, I'll play it again. Oh my god, turns out everyone can't hear it.
Please.
I think we should just stop the stream and just start again. And just pretend that none of this has happened, you know?
I told you.
Damn it.
Maybe KT is also trying to find themselves, aren't we all? Shit, you're right.
Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. Oh my god.
Alright, I'm just going to have to go alertless. Someone's going to have to make the sounds for me.
Oh
We're
man.
gonna have to.
Wait.
There
We're
we
gonna have to try this.
Someone else but the person whose alert it is has to make the sound effect. Thank you, Canik.
I like
Hi,
this
I have
Wells.
to... Damn it.
Wait. How you doing,
Why can't
Wells?
I hear them? Damn it.
I can't hear them either, I don't know why.
Fine, we'll all pitch in to reenact.
I've
We'll
always
have
been
to
able to hear
do-
them, it's always worked for
That
me.
right,
What's
see-
happening?
eating.
Yeah, I've had some pretty good luck with them. I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
We'll have to
oh.
check. We'll do a sound alert check afterwards.
Thank you.
Maybe we need a
Papaya.
different, a new URL. Maybe this URL's too old. It's
Maybe.
gone stale.
Fail URL.
It's gone off. I've heard that happens to URLs eventually.
Someone else but Jack needs to do the new sound alert that I put in.
I don't remember that one is.
And they'll just be tinkering all night long. Tinkering
Perfect.
away.
Perfect.
Is that close?
There you go. I put it in there.
Give us that fresh new link.
It does.
The
No, that
URL
is the
are
thing.
identical.
That is the, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
there you go then.
Is it?
Who are we playing as? Nugget?
So we're playing some different characters today. We're playing Nugget, Parsnip, and Tiny Servant.
Parsnip and Tiny.
I am Wells.
Right in there.
First time I haven't been GMing on a Sunday night for a while. Get to watch the professionals. I would not describe this as a
This is
professional
not the day
stream.
to describe this as
This is
professional
also
at all.
the least professional stream we are ever going to have because unfortunately, Katie is probably. I'm hoping Katie's just asleep. I'm assuming that's the case because she did RSVP. So we're hoping that Katie's just asleep and all is well on that front. But because she's not here, we still want to play some D&D. We figured we're going to just do. I'm going to have to come up with something on the fly and see how it goes.
Mhm.
So rather than doing a game where it's Randall, Haiku, and Oro, and we forget that Neroli exists, especially since you're in the middle of a combat.
That's quite fitting for this campaign as well.
Oh my God,
It
you're
is quite
right.
fitting, but we're not doing that. So we're just gonna play a little made-up game. Now, Parsnip is a Great Dane,
Mhm.
big dog,
Big dog.
a big dog who is a big friendly mutt, who is just a big old lovely doggo. In this case, you'll be using the stat block of the Mastiff from the Monster
Yep.
Manual. Tiny Servant is actually an active spell that Haiku is able to use, which we're just going to hand wave for a second, because Haiku actually does also have a little sentient toy thing that I forgot the name of.
Homunculus servant.
Homunculus Servant,
Yeah.
which in this case is going to be the Tiny Servant. There's the
Combine
same.
it.
Where's the time? We'll combine the two. Fuck it, who cares? And Nugget is Oro's animal companion, a giant bat.
Uh-huh.
Is by far going to be the strongest.
By far going to be the strongest.
I'm really
Now-
enjoying making the overlay and putting everyone's character names. Mine's Nugget. It just looks like we've come up with like random little cute things to call each other. I'm Nugget. Dox is Parsnip. Jack's Tiny Servant.
Not the first time I've been called that.
So we'll riff off of those for now. Now, the best part about this is that canonically, Nugget has a Scottish accent.
That is canonical.
It is canonical.
But in the meantime, he has died and not said anything since. So
That's true. He's come back. Has he come back with a different accent?
yes, he's come back with exactly my accent.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
That's
crazy.
crazy. That's
Wait,
crazy.
only Oro could understand Nugget though, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not true. As players, as you know, humanoids, only Oro could understand. But anyone else that could communicate with animals could understand Nugget.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess so.
And any other giant bats. Potentially any other wildlife that can communicate within wildlife. So in this scenario, how do you want to play it? Do you want to be able to speak to one another?
Yes.
I think so.
I think that would be easier than trying to communicate in. What's that thing where they communicate with
Unless-
flags between ships?
Semaphore.
But I have, yeah,
Semaphore.
with matchsticks.
Do you want to? I was going to say, because I was thinking if you wanted to take the challenge on, Jack, because your character is the least capable of speaking.
Yeah. I'm happy to give it a go.
Yeah, go for it. If it
Yeah.
becomes unbearable, you can speak. It's fine.
I was just thinking, Randall's walking staff lets you
With a-
mine things, and it's a massive stick, right? Because it's actually a branch.
Yeah,
So maybe Parsnip's just carrying that around. You know?
Yeah.
yeah, that's
I like
something. That's
It's very
worthwhile.
good at miming.
So that's what we're rolling with right now. We'll go with that Tiny Servant can't speak. If you decide that you want to speak, it's going to be like the sound of because you're a matchbox, right? Your Tiny Servant is a matchbox with little
Yeah.
match arms. It's going to be the sound of the packet opening and closing, and if you do it at appropriate speeds and whatever, it'll sort of sound like words.
Oh, okay. I was gonna try and mimic that sound, but we'll not do it.
Ah, so close.
Oh jeez,
You all
this
know
game
probably
is going to go wild.
Just imagine a door opening in Star Wars.
Oh, I like that.
I think those are paper in envelopes, but
It's not the same as I would think as a matchbox opening, but it's close.
No. Can you also make the striking a match noise as well?
Ooh.
It's not gonna
Oh, it
pick it
didn't
up.
pick it
It's
up!
not
Didn't
gonna
pick
pick
it
it up.
That's so sad.
Can you just turn
Oh.
Nah,
the
it's not gonna
music?
do it.
There's like music maker mode or something somewhere. Which will
Oh
pick
yeah,
up.
something like that. Oh,
But it also turns noise suppression off, so we'll hear everything outside. So
yeah, maybe keep that
I mean,
on.
I'm already hearing all of it. Maybe.
maybe I want to share them.
Okay. So usually in our games we start with a prompt. Our prompts let us get a little bit more familiar with our characters before our games start, but they also give us a bit of an insight into what our characters are like and what they think and how they feel and how they act in the world. Now, we've never done this for these characters because you've never played these characters before. Because they're not really player characters, they are NPCs. No one was ever supposed to play them, and yet here we are. So, we have a prompt for today's micro session, and that prompt is, what is one skill that your NPC PC has been trained in? What's one talent that they can do? Okay, so I'd like to hear from each of you. What is your talent?
I can't speak. No, I can speak now, can't I?
Yes.
I'm not being the Matchbox right now. I'm simply saying what
You're allowed to
Correct.
speak and describe what they're doing.
Okay, just checking. There's some kind of existential Matchbox right.
Or you go get a Matchbox and just.
So I like to think. We're just gonna call them
Tiny Servant.
We called them something last time, did we not?
Do we?
Yes.
That seems like the kind of note taking that the person who owned the tiny servant would take.
Freak me.
I believe, is there not a Jenny art with the name on it? I feel like there might have been a drawing.
I did draw it, but I can't remember if it had a name on.
Was it for a thumbnail, maybe? Hey, Adam.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the notebook I have out doesn't go far back enough, and we're still in the Feywilds.
Ah, damn.
Well, make up a name.
Go for it, yeah.
Lighty. There we are.
Yep.
Torchy? Was Torchy it?
Torchy.
Was Torchy?
my
Torchy
One,
rings a bell?
Torchy 2 then.
Torchy 2.
So Torchy 2 has this like vague recollection, almost dream nightmare like thing of they keep seeing themselves sort of take their insides out and light themselves on fire. But it seems to like everyone is like, yes, do this, you're saving the day. So their little trick is they can like save the day by taking their insides out.
That's their. They can save the day.
Yeah.
That's their party trick.
Yeah,
Pretty
And they
sick.
save the day. Torching 1 famously sacrificed themselves by immolating themselves next to a bunch of explosives and collapsing a tunnel. That's what Torchy 1 did. Katie's on her way. Oh no, she rolled onto her phone. Oh no, muffled her alarm. It's okay, we'll continue until Katie can arrive and save the day. Okay, fantastic. What could Parsnip do and Nugget do?
So Parsnip's trick is walking on their hind legs, which for a small dog is like, oh, that's cute. But for a dog the size of Parsnip, it's like, holy shit. So, like, taller than you are, just like walking around that. And
like people height.
Genuinely scary, intimidating, and a little bit dangerous. How about Nugget? Nugget's got a lot of tricks.
Yeah, Nugget's got a lot of tricks. I think the one that you might not know about is that he can die and come back to life.
Oh, wow. That is a party trick.
That's a pretty good party trick.
Takes 8 hours.
It takes 8 hours and someone else has to do the work, but they can do it.
They can do it. They can save the day by coming back to life, and Parsnip can save the day by going on the hind legs.
Scaring the shit out of someone.
Scaring the shit out of someone. I love it. Okay, fantastic. Well, if we got Katie en route, we won't get too far into this, but we will know that we can return to this game the next time.
It's true, this overlay
So
will be ready.
very slowly, we will eventually get through this micro campaign, micro quest that I've designed. Maybe it'll take us a year. Maybe it'll take longer for us to finish this than it will for us to finish the actual campaign, because the occasions where Katie don't show up and doesn't turn up on time are rare and infrequent. So maybe we don't get a chance to finish it. Regardless,
It's gotta be like one of those shows where it's like 20 minutes of recap and then 5 minutes of new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a lot of American TV shows / this apparently.
Burn.
I mean, it's a lot of like dramatic cuts of the same thing that's happened. You know, that's like the reality TV stuff.
It really is.
And it's mostly cuts of the same thing.
Here's what we're going to show you after the ad break. Here's what we showed you just before the ad break. Here's the thing we were going to show you just before the ad break. Here's what we're going to show you for the next ad break.
That's true.
Oh dear me. Reality TVs, it's what it is. So I'm vamping a little bit because I don't know how long Katie's going
I think you're just gonna have to carry on, and then
We're just gonna play. Okay, we'll play. All right. So we're gonna start today's session with the Tiny Servant. Tiny Servant, you have become sentient miraculously. That is something that you could describe as every morning for every individual that wakes up. You have become sentient. But you, in this case, it's not like you're just awake every single day. Some days you are, some days you aren't. Today you're awake. It is, as far as you can tell, the middle of the night. And you are kind of clamped in, almost tied up a little bit to what looks like a giant shell. Around you, you can see, for the most part, that it is very dark. Fortunately, you have dark vision, so that doesn't really mean shit to you. But you can see that you are in the kind of the sleeping area, the bunker, the barracks of the mansion. You can't see a huge amount because you are on the back of this shell and you seem to be strapped in some way. But you can see a wall. You can see a blanket that is kind of covering the lower half of the individual that you're attached to. And what do you want to do about this situation? They're snoring heavily.
I'm thinking a tactical, I'll spring and just burn a little bit of whatever I'm tied to.
Oh, okay, fantastic. So you
Carefully.
you bring out one of your matches, you strike just a little bit, and then you burn away at the small piece of string that is attaching you to the shell.
I flinch when I strike it because it hurts.
Oh.
I'm scraping my flesh off.
Oh,
true. Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. Well, you scrape your flesh off, and you immolate this match, and you use it very, very carefully to light.
Be freedom.
It's gonna get dark. To light the string that is keeping you attached to this shell. Surely enough, it snaps, and you are able to jig yourself a little bit more free. You are surrounded by tat. All around you are mysterious items that you have no context for whatsoever, because you weren't awake when they were acquired, and you don't understand any of it. It's a little bit nightmarish, because they are all completely non-sentient, and you are all you can hear is the kind of chainsaw snoring of Haiku. You're aware of Haiku, but they are deep asleep. Terrible. But you're free now.
Okay. I would. How far off the ground are we?
So you're currently on the back of the shell. You can see that below you is a blanket and what looks like a mattress.
Alright, I'll just dive off onto it.
Thunk. Easily enough, you land on there. Can you give me an acrobatics check to see whether or not you bounce onto the floor?
Now, manually rolling these dice, I've never done before. It might not matter now.
What?
The way it put my face so perfectly half without my nose was
How did that even
so
happen?
good. Oh, Jesus
That doesn't
Christ.
even make sense. I'm so sorry. I'm here. I'm the worst.
Hi.
Oh, look.
Okay.
Oh, look. Oh, look.
We're here.
Yay.
It's
As
okay.
if to celebrate the anniversary. I'll be playing D&D. I'll be playing D&D with y'all for 5 years. I rolled over onto my alarm.
Aw.
Speak up. Love y'all. Happy
That's
5
okay.
years.
Yay! That's so funny. Are you here?
Yeah, sure. Let's go. I literally just woke up, but I'm fine. Let's do it.
That's okay. If you need time to acclimate, we were doing a little mini one shot that we've decided that we can do on the rare occasions that you're not here on time.
If you want to keep doing that, I could throw my makeup on real quick, but it's totally up to y'all.
Let's go for that for a bit, just because I've finished a scene. I've started a scene. I might as well finish it.
Which,
Okay,
remember,
perfect.
I'm not playing a bard.
Are you okay?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I
Okay,
just
good.
I even went to bed on time and everything. I was up earlier. Like I got up and brushed my teeth and had just like gone back and was like, I'm still lie down for a little bit. And then roll onto my phone. This is the worst.
That's okay. I'm just. I mean,
Yep.
it sounds like you got a decent amount of sleep, which is something we can all appreciate.
Yeah, I actually slept a normal human number of hours.
Let's
so-
go.
yeah.
That's
And
an
my body
achievement
doesn't
for
hurt.
Casey.
Yay! I took my medicine. I did all my stuff. I did everything else right. Anyway, okay. All right.
Okay. So I asked for an acrobatics check. Did I
Acrobatics
have?
dexterity.
Yes.
So I do one d20 plus my dexterity modifier.
Yes.
This is where we all realise we don't actually know how to play D&D because
We've been using Roll20 to press all the buttons. Okay. Fantastic.
Oh
my
my
goodness.
God,
lord!
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, Papaya, thank
Holy
you for the
shit.
Oh, we got to 69.
20?
Thank you so much for 20 gifted
Oh.
subs, Papaya. This
The
was
tuneful
really-
tinkerer. Oh no, tinker.
Damn, so close. Thank you,
So
Papaya.
close.
Nice. 69. Nice.
And as
Oh,
I
that's
think
a
someone
good
I
redeemed.
can vouch to say Tuneful Tinker is Kale, my friend Kale, and it's definitely
Oh.
about tinkering, but with music. So it's still tinkering.
It's still on. It's still on brand.
Tinkering with
Yeah.
noise.
That's good. With noise.
Yeah, noise.
Level
yeah.
5 hype train, 94%. Damn
Jesus.
All of Haiku's
I wanna
tinkering
be
is
involved in
completely
this.
silent.
it.
Some people have actually been unsettled by how quiet it is.
Thank you,
I
Cannon.
don't approve of this anymore.
I want to be involved in this.
Oh.
I
Thanks, Tom.
want to be involved in the hype train.
Thank you very
I
much.
wanna-
for
I wanna
the
be
gifted
involved.
sub. I think
Level 6.
someone-
Woo!
I think someone redeemed a sound alert, but it didn't come into the chats. But thank you, I appreciate it. I don't know why that one didn't when like all the other ones did. But what do I know anymore?
Okay. Right. As we were.
I'm solid. Feel me.
What did you roll? What did you roll?
Well.
Thank you, Dogs.
Well,
That one came up.
fantastic. So you.
Whoa. Who's gonna act out my sound alert?
Oh, I'm sorry. We've decided that we're acting out the sound alerts if we can't, because not everybody can hear them. I'm solid. Feel me.
There you go. There you
Thank you.
I've got some of them. I remember most of them.
go.
Okay, so you eject yourself from the back of Haiku's shell, and you bounce off of the mattress. You delicately soar onto the ground.
Ooh.
It's not what you meant to do, but it's what's happened. So you are now on the ground, your little matchstick legs, your little matchstick arms, fully freed from the confines of the little piece of string that kept you attached to Haiku's shell. Now, there is something deeply strange about the environment around you. The night is almost tinged with like a purple color. And sitting in the corner of the room, in a chair, is a humanoid with circular glasses pushed down to the end of his nose, who has a long checklist almost. And he has a pencil in his hand, and he's looking up at the ceiling above you and ticking something off his checklist.
I would like to get said person's attention by throwing a flaming piece of my innards at them.
We're gonna have to limit how many matchsticks you've got inside of you, so you can't just
No,
solve
I don't
everything
think so.
by
You've got
throwing
20
fire
ammo.
matches.
No, I'm fine with that. What limit do you want to put on it?
Let's say 15. You've got 15 matchsticks.
15. So I've got 13 now.
Yeah.
I've already used 2.
So Torchy 2.0 brings out a matchstick, immolates it, and throws it at the individual in the corner.
Oh my god, Kanak, thank you for the 5 gifted
Choo
subs.
choo!
Thank you. Appreciate
Get
it.
on that hype train.
Whoa, new banner at the top I haven't seen before. Wow.
I want all them colours.
Oh, about to beat
So
your
yeah,
last
that's
record. Jesus. Thank you.
So you throw this matchstick at the individual in the corner, and they look down at you, frustrated, and they look back up at the sky above you, and they look extremely pissed off, like you have just ruined their entire day. In fact, to the degree where he kicks out his leg as if to try and knock you away. Can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Thank you for the biddies, papaya.
I'm assuming that's just to say 1d20 plus my dex modifier.
Yeah. Or well, if you have a saving throw bonus, you can add that as well.
I don't think I do.
Okay. Here we
I'm
go.
gonna check it. I'm pretty sure I don't.
Well, 17. Okay, you deftly dodge as the foot goes by your head, and he gets back to ticking off on our check sheet.
I wonder if I can then like scale their leg.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, I'll have a go at scaling their leg.
Okay. Well, you start to clamber up. You get to their knee, and they do not seem to really notice you. In fact, they look a little bit frustrated, but they are not looking directly at you. They're looking at the ceiling above Haiku.
Okay. Let's try and get their attention again.
One more match. Where are you throwing it?
Oh yeah, let's go.
Where are you throwing it?
At them.
At them. You're on their
Like-
knee,
like-
and you're going to
like-
throw a burning match.
like aimed at their face.
Oh my god! Tiny Servant is
I want
fucking
to clarify
chaotic.
that it's not
All right.
sexual in any way.
you throw the matchstick, surely enough, and it kind of soars through the air. Oh, what's that? Was that a sound alert that I didn't hear? Someone gonna have to do my sound alert for me?
Not sexual in any way.
Perfect.
That's a really good impression of me. Thanks, Docs. It soars and it bumps into them, and it kind of you can see that it singes part of their. They have like a blazer, like a blazer on, and it singes a little bit, and it kind of starts to burn away a pocket square that they've got, and they kind of pat it out. They're staring directly at the ceiling above Haiku's bed and ticking away. Nothing you do seems to really distract them from their job. Do you want to look at what they're looking at?
No, I'd like to continue to scale them.
This is a very long campaign all of a sudden because
Yeah, it's gonna be a really
Tiny
long
Servant.
time. Yeah,
I don't know why you were worried.
You ever just desperately want one person to do one thing and they just ignore every hint that you give them? All right, you climb and scale onto their shoulder.
Okay.
I hope you're counting these matchsticks.
Oh, I am.
Hi, Noko. How's it going?
Oh, I know. Thank you.
It's time I really want to aim for the face. I mean, I'm on the shoulder.
Yeah, no, you can absolutely
Tiny
hit them in the
Servant is
face.
gonna just like be dead before we even.
I got 11 matchsticks left. It's fine.
You throw the final matchstick, and can you roll me just an attack roll? 1d20 plus your dex modifier.
Oh, what's deck out? Just running a lot of deck.
That's surely a 1D.
We found a
No,
meat
no, no. It's
jar
rolling
in a
1d20.
field.
Oh,
Okay.
It was
that's
just a
that's
mason
fine.
I
jar
also thought I
full
made
of
the same
meat
mistake.
in the forest.
I knew someone was gonna play this one.
What the fuck?
We found a
Almost
jar of meat
geocache
in a
ever.
field. Just a mason jar in the forest. What the fuck?
Worst
What else has to do
geocache
with
Ever. Oh, this is every sound alert you're doing, you're getting double the value because it's playing, and then we have to do the voiceover because not every one of us can hear the sound alerts.
For one night only.
For one night only, hopefully. That's
night
the worst
only.
geocache ever, though. So you
Thank
throw the match, and hoping to aim for the face, you actually knock the glasses off the end of their nose.
Hell yeah.
It falls to their lap, and they scramble for it, and they look up at the ceiling, and they exasperatedly throw the checkboard away, grab you off the shoulder, and squeeze you. Does Tiny Servant have a hit pull?
Yeah. 10.
Oh dear. This one shot might be over very quickly.
It's certainly a one shot.
That is twice as many hit points as Parsnip has.
You take 4 damage as you are
Ew.
squeezed
Nugget bursts in the room. Tries to
by
tank any of the
by
damage.
this gentleman sat in the corner watching
in
and
danger.
observing Haiku sleep.
Can someone do that sound alert?
I'm in danger.
Perfect. Ooh, an emote.
Let's go.
What have I got? What is this?
Have they put me down or are they still squeezing?
I mean, what's your reaction to being squeezed? Your arms are at your sides.
Oh.
Oh no! Don't be light again. You can't solve everything by lighting matches.
Look, they're a matchbox. Every problem to them is solved by lighting it on fire.
You're gonna hate what I'm gonna say, Vincent. my arms at my side, you say?
Yeah.
Would I be able to just, rub them on the scratchy bits of my body a little bit?
Set your own arms on fire.
Yeah, you successfully light one of your arms on fire and it
Ooh, which
starts to
one?
burn away. Your right arm. It starts to immolate and burn the hand of the individual here. He drops you onto his lap.
Alright, I pick myself up with my left arm now, since I no longer have a right arm. And
I love
I'll-
how Tiny Seven's immediate reaction to this was try and kill this gentleman with fire. Not investigate anything else, just kill this guy with fire.
You're a fucking matchbox, Tom.
Alright.
All I know.
All they know. They're designed to light candles, not solve mysteries.
Right, you're right. You no
Yeah.
longer
Like a new
Very
sound
true.
alert. I'm a matchbox, Tom.
you are now missing an arm.
Okay. Well, I'll wave at them with my left arm.
He drops his clipboard is already on the floor. He looks at you and says, "What do you want?"
I got a shrug, but like a one hand.
You've interrupted me twice. You've completely fucked up what I'm trying to do here. Are you gonna go away? Do you want me to do something? What? What? You? What are you asking me? What I'm doing? I'm fucking counting these sheep, and they've got fucking. There's so many of them now. Why am I? Was you asking me why I'm doing it? It's what is happening? My job. I've got to pay rent, man. But, listen, I will. I don't know what to do with you, but you need to leave me alone. Oh my god. At this point, you look to the corner of the room and you see in the corner a dog bed. And a snoring, but only gently snoring, Parsnip. Who has been there the whole time, by the way.
Oh.
You've been asleep. But it's just like, it seems like if the Tiny Seven looked around at all at anything, like the several jumping sheep directly over Haiku, that this whole endeavor may have may have moved a little bit further forward by now. What does the matchbox want to do?
I swear, if you throw a match.
Does Torchy 2 recognize Parsnip?
Yes.
Okay, well, upon seeing Parsnip and sort of being confused as to why they didn't see them immediately, they're probably gonna jump off this person's presumably now knee, and go and try and get Parsnip's attention.
Okay. You
Prop Parsnip in the nose.
Okay, and not with burning matchstick.
No, with my unaflame left arm.
Okay. Well, you successfully prod Parsnip awake. Parsnip,
Parsnip
you
ceases.
yeah, you smell an uncomfortable kind of sulfuric aroma.
What?
And
What?
I'm so happy. This is everything I ever dreamed of.
Parsnip's still just completely lying on the floor.
Wow.
I prod Parsnip's nose
What?
again. I let go to lift their eyelid. I'm persistent.
Parsnip tries to lick you.
Oh no, I can't get wet. Backs off.
Okay. Can Parsnip see the sheep?
Parsnip, once waking up and once the once the smell of the match starts to dissipate, actually wakes up because of a different reason. They smell a strong scent of what smells like maybe soup, some kind of soup, potato and leek.
Immediately up out of bed, just like scrabbling up. Hungry.
Do you want to follow the smell?
It really depends on whether the sheep are visible to Parsnip or not.
The
That's gonna be the thing.
That's a great question. The individual that was in the corner and was previously a gentleman counting sheep is now a giant, towering pot of soup
Ah.
on a very precarious ledge.
Oh. Okay. Then Parsnip is gonna go just like trot over to the soup, and then just like on the ledge, pause up, do the trick on the back feet,
Yeah.
and then just start lapping up soup.
Okay, fantastic. Is Tiny
Probably quite
Servant following
loudly.
along at all?
Hey, Tiny Servant is just looking confused at this giant world they've been forced into.
Yeah. Well, that's all of the world for Tiny Servant. You following Parsnip?
Oh yeah. I'm a cautious distance.
Of course.
Well, definitely following.
Well, Parsnip has got up on their hind legs and is starting to lap up soup. Could you make a strength check for me, please?
Me.
Yep.
Oh, 10.
Oh, okay. You lean on the side of this giant pot and you start lapping up the soup. It's actually damn tasty. It's not got meat in it, so it's not amazing. But there's enough here to be better than absolutely nothing. And for some horrible reason, your owners went to bed without giving you a snack anyway. So this is
Nighttime snack. Best.
Now, whilst you're up here and you're lapping away at the soup, you do feel like maybe it's a little bit more precarious than you originally imagined, and it does seem to maybe be moving in your direction.
Parsnip doesn't pay any attention to that. There's soup to eat.
In fact, honestly, if it was on the floor, it'd be easier to eat.
Does Tiny
Not my
Servant?
fault. Someone put the soup there, not in like inconsiderately.
Does Tiny Servant see this disaster?
Tiny Servant is watching from afar. Yeah.
This is the second time that a character Jack is going to play is going to end up covered in soup.
Well, yeah. Well, I
Drowning
think
in soup.
Tiny Servant recognizing how much more of a threat this poses to them than it does Parsnip, they need to get Parsnip's attention.
Oh no.
Are you lighting this match, or are you just throwing it?
Likely, I did.
Yeah,
Did the
okay,
thing.
What's the point of throwing an unlit match? What the fuck?
That was a waste. Still cost you a match.
It just seems like if it's
You're
unlit,
throwing a grenade and
then-
not pulling the pin.
I'm just saying, if you throw the unlit match, then you could reuse it.
You think Torchy has that amount of foresight?
What's Torchy's instat?
What's the intelligence of a.
2. It's at a -4.
Okay, that's fair enough. Yep, that's fine. That explains everything that's happened so far.
Good
Yes,
news.
that's why I was doing it.
Yeah.
So you throw a burning match over at the back of Parsnip. Parsnip's got an AC. Could you roll an attack here for dexterity modifier, please?
Me, sorry.
Yeah. You're trying to hit the dog. I'll give you
attack.
advantage because they are fucking huge compared to you.
Mhm.
That's a miss. Turn it into what's the AC?
12 is my AC.
12 hits. Okay, well you are struck by a lit match. It does 1 point of damage.
Ah, that's
Oh,
a
oh.
fifth of my health.
Oh, no.
Kills Parsnip with it.
immediately goes and just like full speed, like pushes off to do like a half jump spin around to see where this like pain has come from.
Well, you flip yourself around as you do so, pushing yourself off of the pot. Kind of surprisingly knocks it off. It slams into the ground. A huge echoing is kind of flowing and bouncing and reverberating off the walls, and kind of distorts the air around you for a moment. You can kind of see that there's trails of sound waves and like this almost mist of the air around you.
Is there soup flying through the air and can Parsnip just
Soup.
like
Manages to get a big
Soup
dollop
goes
of
past.
soup as it lands on the ground. None of the, I say none of the individuals, nobody has woken up. Haiku is in here sleeping soundly, and you can see Randall in here sleeping soundly.
People and Haiku are sleeping together?
In separate beds. There's like
Ah.
12 beds in here.
that's late into season 2 we are now.
It makes sense though. Randall just sleeps on all the items and suddenly has this huge amount of information. That's why.
That's true. Yeah.
It's that Haiku isn't aware of this, that Randall sneaks in at night and just like lays across the shell.
Oh my god.
I want
That's
stories.
such an invasion. Oh god.
I crave knowledge.
Haiku's waking up every day like, damn, I should really sleep with these things off my shell. My back's killing me. Little do they know.
Katie, how are you doing?
I'm good.
You good to
I'm
go?
good whenever. Yeah.
Okay, let's leave that scene there. It was just about the sound is so loud that it wakes up Nugget, and that's where we'll go. We'll start our next mini one shot with Nugget if necessary. Well, instead, let's play some HBA, some normal HBA, not HBA mini.
HBI.
HBI, HBA2. We'll go back to our normal
HBA
game.
Junior.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's cute.
Wow.
Yeah, I like that.
Where our player characters are not sleeping in their mansion, they are instead in the middle of a combat.
Woo!
I suppose I could use similar tactics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's your tiny servant now? There should be an
Haiku
achievement
ripping
unlocked if
their
you're.
insides out, setting them alight and throwing them at people.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Where is
Turns
the?
out Haiku was a giant matchbox all along.
Turns out the matchbox was in us all along.
We all have an inner spark.
Oh wow! Shit.
Deep. That's too deep.
Is
That's too
baby
deep for
a
half of it, isn't it?
firework?
The fires of creativity. I'll stop.
Okay. Thanks, Papaya.
Oh, immediately on our shit list.
Okay.
You struck out. All right. Well, we start today's session at the top of a combat. In our last session, Priestess Code, an Aasimar cleric, you assume, of what was previously very much embedded in the organization of the Church of Sune, the goddess of love, has apparently fallen from grace. She doesn't seem to be quite as holier than thou anymore. Now she seems very much anti-religion, which not everybody in the room disagrees with. But one of the primary motivations that Priestess Code appears to have is murdering Neurali. That's the one thing you guys seem to disagree on. She really wants Neurali dead big time. And she's almost succeeded. She gave Neurali a good stabbing, and she nearly died. Fortunately for her, she was saved by Eve, Evangelina, who is her little friend that helps her to do her side hustle, which is lovely. Let's stop my day-to-day playlist because I forgot that was playing at the same time.
Oh, I can just hear
Okay.
epic battle music.
Epic battle music, baby.
Epic.
Yeah.
Woo!
Now, in this last fight, there were several cloaked and robed figures who were threatened by Haiku before this entire thing started. Haiku stood up and said, "Listen here! Stop it!" And they said, "What, bro? We've not done anything." I'm just saying.
Haiku the diplomat, they call me now.
Yeah. They just said to you, the gods are shit. Fuck organized religion or otherwise. Gotta kill Neurali. And you guys were not against some of those points, but the last one was an issue. And that appears to have started some kind of conflict. Our last session was you guys tussling it out. In the first instant, Nugget was banished.
Shit, there's a fucking thunderstorm happening here now.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. It's raining really
it
bad
must
on my
have got to
window.
you.
I'm not hearing
I
it.
heard the thunder.
Regardless,
Spooky.
Nugget, gone. Nugget is currently not with us. And there appears to be an invisible spellcaster in the room alongside Priestess Code. Now, you guys have been otherwise handling this quite well, apart from the fact that Randall is currently on the floor unconscious.
I've got 1 hit point
Oh, sorry, you've got 1 hit point
and a dart in me.
and a dart sticking out.
You also forget that Neurali at one point put 70 healing points into me.
Yes, that's true. And I did use Cone of Cold twice, almost killing. Was it Haiku that I almost killed, turning
Yes.
into an ice block?
I've
Yeah,
got
that
Yeah.
did
one, I
almost
think.
happen. But at the moment, the combat's looking quite good. We had to end our session because we were going over time, but here we are right now with Maven currently invisible and Priestess Code about to try and fuck some shit up, essentially. Now let's see if I can get my hands on
Cone of
their
Cold
stat
me, I
blocks. What do you mean? I don't think it's looking good. I think it's fine. It's looking.
I'm on 19 health and Nuggets nowhere to be seen.
19. That's 19 times more health than I have.
We have lost our tank.
Yeah. I usually have
There is
65
that.
health. This is bad.
Now, this is fine. Okay. So, on their turn, they are going to cast a spell. That spell is somewhere in here, somewhere in this book. I'm not super prepared for today's session because I've got a interview coming up on Tuesday, so I've been preparing for that today, amongst other things. I think I've got it. Here we go. So she lifts her mace as if to cast a spell, and I'm pausing multiple times just in case Katie wants to get involved and counter me.
Yeah, if she looks like she's casting a spell, I'm absolutely counterspelling it.
Okay. The counter spell starts to contest the magic, but is cancelled in itself.
My counterspell is counterspelled. Is
Yeah.
that what I'm feeling?
Mm-hmm.
And they upcast it, I'm assuming.
They did upcast it.
Okay.
I forget how counterspell works if I need to roll against it. I mean, they'll upcast it if it's DM
So,
knowledge that I need to do so.
Nerly's plan. I still have a ton of spell slots, and I only see one person.
Yeah.
So I was gonna cast it at a 5th level. So if they cast
Oh,
it at a 5th
okay.
level, it
Yeah, yeah.
automatically cancels it. But if they didn't, then they have to roll, and they have to beat a 15.
So I was rolling on the idea of they would use their maximum level slot, which is a 5th level
Okay.
slot. So they would
Okay,
use
then
that,
it cancels it.
and it would cancel it. My thinking from the spellcaster's point of view is you're going to come in this room and drop some big shit, and and I fucked up and didn't counter your heal spell, which would have been funny.
It would have been funny.
So they were going to
someday.
upcast counterspell for that, and I didn't do it, so they do it instead for this.
Okay.
In which case, the counterspell is counterspelled, and the spell goes off without a hitch. Surrounding Priestess Code is a flurry of spiritual assailants. They appear out of almost the nether, this purple swirling mess, each of them with different weapons that are kind of bludgeoning and swiping at you as they swirl around in some kind of almost tornado, a flurry. So, anyone within a 15 feet radius. First enters the first time on its turn or starts its turn there. Okay, you're fine for now. I don't think it's... Okay, anyone in this area, speed is halved. That's much more significant for a Randall.
Which area?
So the 15 feet around Priestess Code.
Oh, okay.
I'll give her a
Okay.
15 feet.
I mean, it's not going to
aura.
matter if it's going to do damage on the start of my turn. Let's be real.
That's true.
I think Randall half speed is still quicker than us all at normal speed.
So that's 30
Probably.
movement.
But
Oh,
so
same.
Randall needs to spend half of his movement to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's scurry across the floor with my boots as spider climbing.
I mean, you can stay prone and crawl. That's an option. But I think you would have to stand to use your spider climbing voice.
Right.
So you don't take any damage until the start of your turn if you are in this area, which is okay for you for now.
For about 15 seconds.
But they're slightly longer than that.
There's the other
because
person goes
Maven
for
is in the
15.
middle as well, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So she casts that spell, and she brings around these... Oh, that was all loud. I don't know if you
I
heard
heard
that
that
one.
Oh, is that thunder?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's loud.
Holy shit.
So, yeah.
I'm
Hello.
gonna open the blanket.
Okay.
Thunder has entered the chat.
So these spooky spirits, thunder and lightning, swirling around the room. The light outside dims, cloudy and dark outside in game as well. As they start to swirl around and swipe at you, one of them tries to stomp on Randall. We'll see how that goes. And Priestess Code is probably going to stay put. Honestly, I think she's going to stay put. This spellcaster, however, I'll have to close all my stuff. I'll have to close all my stuff. Yep. Koki, they are going to cast. Oh, fucking hell. I've used Magic Missile and you guys so many times. This person's used
That's
2
how I got
Magic
in this
Missiles.
position.
Hey,
Do I
Graham.
have one of those left? Don't have one of those left. God. I think I've got another one of those. No, I think I got another one of those. Okay. We're gonna have another one of these bad boys.
I don't know what that bad boy is.
It doesn't go on Randall because that would also hit Priestess Code, and that is against what the character would do. So instead, it's going to land, I think there. that boy there. That is a ice storm.
I don't need to
As
roll
ice
anything,
storm starts to swirl, a blizzard appears above you. You can see the shards of hail, spiky, sharp boys start to embed themselves in the ground. Pierce your flesh! So what I would
Does it
like
just hit.
is it doesn't just
just
hit,
hits.
unfortunately.
hits.
Oh, I see you're doing a bit. I see you're doing a bit. I would like dexterity saving throws from both of the individuals in this cone, please. So that's a Haiku and an Oro, which means Oro gets to use evasion.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
Sometimes Magic Missile is just a good spell. It is a really good spell. That is one fail, that is one success. So Oro is A-OK. Absolutely no problems for Oro. No damage whatsoever, as they deftly dodge and avoid sleeting, hailing shards somehow.
She's very small.
She is very small. She's dancing between.
Like a fly in the
Whereas
rain.
Haiku is going to take full damage.
Like you were seemingly taking as many of them as possible for some reason.
Maybe that's your.
The
That's how,
anti-dodge.
that's how Oro doesn't take any.
In the shadow of a haiku.
2d8 and 4d6.
Don't like the sound of those dice.
No.
I actually rolled this incorrectly last time because I didn't add the bludgeoning damage, which is actually a lot of the damage. 25 points of damage on Haiku
Ow.
as the shards of ice pierce you, your flesh, your clothes, but not your shell, because, you know, it's a shell. It's tough.
There's limits to these things.
Making this difficult terrain. Which is hilarious, because now anyone in that zone, in this Venn diagram of pain, is now in difficult terrain and has their movement speed halved.
Movement. What if your movement goes under 5 feet? Who does not move?
Very
Asking for a
good.
friend.
Maven is going to move over there. Randall! You're going to start
Yeah.
your turn.
And how much damage am I taking at the start of my turn? Is it more than one?
Wisdom saving throw, please. Wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throw. Well, wisdom
It's a
saving
good one this time.
Wisdom saving throw. It's a success, as you would say. You take half damage.
Is it? Oh no, I can't evade this. Okay, I'm dead.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter what you roll. I have 1 hit point.
Yeah, no, I don't
Unless
know
you
why
can
I'm rolling it.
actually roll 0, which is unlikely.
No, you're definitely being hit by this. Do you want to know
Yeah,
how
that-
much damage you would have taken anyway?
Well, I mean, if it's more than 30 something,
No, I think
then
you're
I'm just
fine.
straight up dead, right?
No, it's fine.
If you take negative equal to your positive amount of health.
Oh, it's
So
the
it
full
wouldn't
amount.
be
So you
negative
take
30,
14
it would-
points of damage and are knocked unconscious. As
get
one of the
knocked
spirits
down. And I
tramples
get
on
knocked
you.
down again. And then I get knocked down again. Some more.
Randall is down. Good turn. Nurali.
Yeah. The difficult terrain is within the blue circle, right?
Yeah. So the difficult terrain is the light blue circle. The blue aura that you can see around Priestess Code, which I hope you can see, you should be able to see,
Yeah, I can see that one.
is the Guardians, the Spirit Guardians. Hi, Graham.
Okay.
Hi, Juniper.
In that case, can I? I know the Spirit Guardian hits pretty hard. Ooh, brief moment of indecision. Okay, I'm going to. I'm gonna run. No, I don't think I can even make it there, actually. Oh, no, I can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can't. Okay,
Oh,
I
wait a
can't
second.
actually make it there. If
I need to
we
check the
are we
thing.
doing the movement thing where diagonal counts as 10? I can't remember if we do that or not.
What?
We've
I've
never,
never
done
heard
that.
of that.
We
If
do it.
so,
Okay,
I have
good.
never done
Is
that.
it we do it? Is that what you just said? We do it.
15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I take the
Nugget
damage.
reappears.
Thank fuck.
Yay!
The day is saved.
Sunlight.
Nugget reappears. Thank God I noticed that in time. Concentration saving throw. Sorry, concentration spell switching from banishment into the Spirit Guardians.
Oh, hell yeah. Wait, didn't she cast Spirit Guardians earlier? We could have had Nugget back a long time ago. That's okay.
No,
No.
she only cast it right now.
It's
Okay,
the
okay.
spirit
No,
totem
no.
isn't concentration somehow.
No, that's not. No. Guardian
okay.
Guardian of Faith is not concentration.
Yeah.
This is the
Oh,
first
you
time that
did-
she's switched concentration spells.
Gotcha. I thought it was the same spell. Okay, so I'm gonna run over and I'm going to twin a Cure Wounds that I'm upcasting, probably against what I should do to level 5 because it's the highest spell slot I have. Oh no!
Okay.
Roll 20 is still not liking to roll
I'm.
spells for me.
Wait, let me have a look and see if I've got enough for a counter spell. Do I have a counter spell? Yeah, I'm gonna counter spell. But you're saying that's a level 5, right?
It's level 5.
Then the counter
mhm.
spell does nothing. You feel the tug of a counter spell, but it doesn't count you.
She gets ready to counterspell it herself and then feels it dissipate and is like, okay, good. I can use a reaction on my turn again. Okay. It's not letting me click it automatically, so if I upcast it, that's what, 5d8, right? So we'll do 5d8.
Mage is running out of stuff to do. Oh my goodness! You're twin casting that for Randall and Haiku?
Randall and Haiku. And I'm going to spend,
Jesus
so
Christ.
I had to spend 5 sorcery points to twin it, I believe. Twin spell. Twin equal number, so yeah. So I had to spend 5 to twin it, and then so that puts me at 3. But then I don't like those 2s, so because I have empowered healing, I can spend a sorcery point to reroll any number of the dice rolled.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a sorcery point, and I'm only re-rolling the 2 2s. I swear to God, dice, you better not. Okay, well, that's fine. So 27 points of healing
That is
total.
maybe the least value sorcery point, that extra reroll there, but a very good value on the twin cast.
The
So
minimum amount of value you could possibly get from
yeah.
Yeah, literally, yeah. At least it wasn't a loss. Still on
That's
top.
true.
So that's 27 hit points to both of you. And did anything happen to me when I walked into this zone?
Oh yes, absolutely. Please make
Yeah.
a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, good. I'm gonna actually do my favored by the gods.
How many of those do you have a day?
Just the one.
You used
I
favor of the
didn't-
gods last time, didn't you?
I was going to, but it was did I actually use it?
I
I feel like
think
I was
you
going
did.
to. Okay,
I'm
maybe I
pretty
didn't
sure
mark
you were
it off.
gonna. Yeah, I don't want to. Obviously, I wouldn't.
No,
take
if I
your
used it
resources
though,
away
I don't
from you.
have it.
I mean,
absolutely.
if someone wants to check the VOD and I'm incorrect, that's I'll give you inspiration to make up for it. But I'm 90% sure you used it.
Okay, I might have. I'm just scrolling really quick. Because I think I was going to, but then I can only use it for attack rolls and saving throws, and I think I had been trying to use it on something else. And then I was like, oh wait, never mind, I can't do that. But I might have. We'll just say that I did because I probably did if you think I did.
I could be
And,
wrong, but that's how I remember it.
I'll just use my DM inspiration to re-roll it.
Okay, that's fine with me.
You did roll a 2d4.
That
last time, I
was
think.
probably that then.
Oh.
Lol, I rolled a 9 the second time. Okay, so we'll stick with the 10, I guess.
Okay,
That's
that
so
is
funny.
that is damage.
Yep, sure is.
That's damage. I have to fucking find it again. It's the hardest part about D&D. Rules,
Mm-hmm.
isn't it?
I agree.
That is okay. 3d8.
Can't probably completely knock me unconscious, luckily.
You take only 10 points of damage because I rolled pretty poorly.
Whew.
Got some rumblies in the sky outside. Oh boy. Okay. How are your hit
Okay,
points
let me
looking?
I'm at 19.
Okay.
I just had
Are
to
you?
move myself to be able to switch that. I don't have
Oh,
any more
okay.
movement.
Yeah.
I couldn't click on the thing.
It is
'cause
not
we're
radiant
clustered.
damage.
Okay. I took full damage then. And now that I guess I'm right here next to Priestess Code, and she's also the only one I can see.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend one more sorcery point to quicken a cantrip into a bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm just making sure whether or not this is a
Sorcerers, man.
ranged or
Crazy.
melee. Yeah, sorcerers.
Not even once.
Not even once.
Okay, and knowing she's an Asmar, I don't want to use Radiant or Necrotic, just in case. Because I don't think Nerly knows a lot. She's just learned enough about herself to learn that, like,
I've got
some things have resistance.
a quick question.
Yeah.
Wait. So, how far did you move, and did you account for the difficult terrain of the aura? I remember you asked if the difficult terrain was the light blue circle, and I didn't account for the fact the aura is also difficult terrain.
Oh, is it?
Yes,
Okay.
because that will undo a lot of what just happened. If you can't
Yeah, it
reach
sure will. Yeah, if that was like covered in ice or something, and I could tell.
Wait, Asimars are resistant to necrotic and radiant? I thought it was just the one.
Nope, it's both.
Well, then it is half damage, yeah. Because it's necrotic damage.
Oh, I gave 5 hit points back.
Damn!
That might not matter if you can't move that far.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
might not
that's
matter
true.
if you can't.
I
I mean,
was
getting
right
in would
here.
still be damage.
So, 5, 10. Would it be difficult terrain to go by these benches? I think the only reason I got there was because I could go diagonally, though. 5, 10.
So this would be
Yeah.
difficult terrain. Like the half ones still count as difficult terrain. Like these would still be difficult terrain.
I
Even
think
that
you're
would be
pinging on the
technically.
GM layer.
Oh, I am pinging on the GM layer. What I was trying to do actually was draw.
Oh.
There you go. So those would all be difficult terrain because they're within the circle of influence only just.
Okay. So if I was able to move here, that would be 5. But then to get here would be 15. 20, 25. Yeah, I wouldn't even be able to get over there. And would I have been able to tell that was difficult terrain?
Well, I mean, it would slow your movement by half getting into it.
No, but I mean, so the thing is, so I can either distance a spell or twin a spell or whatever.
Oh, I see.
So if I could visually see that this was like covered in ice or something.
Have you ever used the spell?
I had this spell before, didn't I? Wait, which
you
spell
had
is
you
this
had
one?
Spirit Guardian. Sorry, no, you had Guardian of Faith. This is Spirit Guardians. This is. I don't think you've ever had this one. So
Is this the 4th level spell?
This is. Oh God.
I mean, I guess
killing me.
I don't know if you can tell.
This is 3rd level.
3rd level? Okay, yeah, I don't think I had that one because I think I had like a 2nd level one and a 4th level one that were similar, and then I hated them both and got rid of them. But I don't think I had a 3rd level one, so yeah, I wouldn't know. So and there's no like visual cue to know that.
I mean, apart from the fact there's a flurry of spectral assailants going around punching people, no, not really.
Okay, perfect. So I think I would probably then have wasted a little bit trying to get there. So 5, 10, and then I get to here and I realize I can't move too quickly and I'm kind of stuck here and I'm going to go back out. 15, 20, 25.
Oh, holy shit!
Get out that well out.
It's getting closer. I'm counting them and
Okay,
it's getting
so-
closer.
Let me
Oh
add.
my God. That was intense.
Holy shit.
Okay,
Fucking hell.
Take the healing off, both of you. I'm so sorry. Since I couldn't even have
You're
gotten
gonna
there, I
kill me
couldn't
again.
have done any of that.
Get knocked down. Get up again.
Getting it.
Sibling
I get knocked down by my own party.
No. I have to take all the stuff I did back and I have to do a different thing.
That's so funny.
I didn't know it was difficult terrain. Okay.
No,
So
it's just funny
instead of-
because Randall's going
It's
up.
fine.
We got knocked down and
Yeah.
he's going down again. Oh, it's funny.
So instead then
Oh, it's loud outside.
I spend 1 sorcery point to, or is it 2? Hold on, distance spell. Yeah, I spend 1 sorcery point to give it my cure wounds a range of 30 feet.
Okay. Did you still move into the difficult terrain, or did you move back out?
I moved back out. When she
Okay.
started to try to get there and couldn't, she was like, "Well, there's no point in
Okay, that's
like
fine.
being in the middle of all that." So I can still cure wounds. So Randall only then Well, I guess I should just re-roll, even though that's very sad for me. Yeah. Okay. So now I spend the sorcery point for that one again to re-roll that. So I've only spent 2 sorcery points this way, which is nice. I'm gonna re-roll the 1 and the 3, so I'm gonna re-roll 2 of those. All right. Well, that's fine. So 2 more. So 24 points of healing for Randall.
Okay.
And
up again.
Again.
yeah, exactly. And now an additional sorcery point spent to quicken spell a mind spike. Are you gonna cast? Yeah, my sheet has stopped making me able to cast.
I hate
don't
that
know
for
why.
you.
Yeah,
I
I
absolutely
was
hate
like,
that.
this is what I do. So there's the description,
Uh-huh.
which is fine because this one's a save for her anyway. Intelligence save from Priestess Code.
Okay. Let's have a look-see. Oh, surprisingly not that smart. Wait, does she
They've just
have
tried
a-
to attack the completionist. They can't be that smart.
Yeah.
Got 'em.
She fails.
Okay, so she takes 3d6 psychic damage, which of course I rolled almost as terribly as you possibly could. So that's only 6 points. 3d6.
Yeah.
6
minus-
points
though.
psychic damage.
Minus from her next saving throw. Do you want to roll that now?
Yeah, sure. Minus. So her next save is at a -3. Well,
Okay.
that's pretty good though. We'll take that one.
That is good.
Um,
That is very good.
And that's finally the end of my accidental almost double read.
That was a long turn, but we did have
I'm so sorry.
to do it twice. That's okay. Haiku. Also, this is completely off topic. What topic? Jenny and I were talking about this today. I kind of think that it might be fun if we had like a homebrew rule where we try and make our characters say something every turn. All the flashing. You can see that on my camera.
Yeah? I would have fun with that.
Bitch.
Bitch.
It's so close.
That was
the
a
weather
very,
radar looks interesting.
It's
It
still
was
going.
very, very loud, very flashy. But I was thinking I'm trying. So one thing I'm trying to do is I recognize that I'm not very good at making my NPCs talk in combats, and I want to be better at that. That's one of my like DM got to improve kind of things.
Okay.
So I thought it might be fun practice to maybe try to have our characters say something every turn as part of because you can do that anyway. But I just think maybe it'll add a little bit more flavor. If you want to try that, I think that would be fun. If you don't fancy it, I'm not going to force you. But anyway, so you're welcome to end your turn by saying something if you want. If not, we can move on to Haiku.
I think she's just going to, in a very neurally gentle way, be like, Randall, it's not your time yet, as she's casting the
I like that.
Cure Wounds.
Perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Okay, Haiku, you're up.
Haiku, you
Start
have,
your turn,
a, sneeze,
you're
you
gonna
have a
take
sneezing
a-
fit first.
Wisdom saving throw.
Just hear it in my head now.
Oh, it hasn't even come in chat for me.
Oh, really? Let's see.
No,
That's strange.
my chat was broken.
That's our boy,
Maybe.
our sneezy boy. That is a fail.
I'm going to use my flash of inspiration on myself.
Okay,
Ooh.
that's a fail.
Doesn't that just add 5 to your roll, I thought?
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Yeah,
So it's
I always
13.
get mixed up with that. Yeah, it's 13.
It's still a fail.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Yeah, that's a fail. So you take. God, why can't I ever remember?
You'd be left in those
Spell stuff.
19. 3d8?
Yeah, it's 3d8. 15 points of damage. Rolled a bit better on that one.
15.
Is interesting British for scary or just curious?
Oh, I can't remember what the roll for that was.
4 health.
Oh my god.
Right.
Everything's fine.
What do I want to do? Let's go for the old grapple bang.
The grapple
Grapple
bang.
Grapple bang.
This is not the time, Haiku.
Um, Okay. Remember, we need to revisit these rules after this combat because I'm not sure it's in the rules, and I've just kind of given this to you. But if you can successfully grapple, then you do have advantage on your pistol gun shot.
Use it as much as you can right now. Is what I'm saying.
That's exactly why I'm doing it.
Yeah. I would like to mention that if you start your next turn in this the Spirit's Guardian spell, you will take more damage and you will go down.
Okay, but even if I try to leave, I'm going to take damage.
No, you've taken your damage for this turn. If you get out of this zone,
Opportunity of attack, or whatever, attack of opportunity.
it's possible, but it might not hit.
I'm a turtle who collects things on their shell.
Hey,
It's gonna
hey,
hit.
I'm. It's okay if you want to make the decision to stay in the damage area.
I'm
That's fine with me.
grappling and banging.
Join
Grapple
me on
bang.
the floor.
Join me on the floor. Grapple bang.
Grapple.
Patented haiku
Bang.
grapple bang. That's we have to do a contested athletics versus acrobatics.
Oh.
It's acrobatics or athletics on the defender's side.
Yeah. I love D&D, but I also hate D&D. You know, so many rules. But also the RPG systems that I've played that have fewer rules are less satisfying to me. God, where is a stat block?
I rolled a 17.
Jesus. Okay. Where does this come from?
Mind spike.
I've rolled a
It was me
14.
testing. Sorry.
I'm gonna add my 1d6 that I was gifted. There you go. I've made it a 19.
Fuck you, papaya.
I
Fuck
didn't use
you.
my last
Should
time, I don't
grapple
think.
bang papaya.
Your grapple fails.
He'll have
Your
a
action has been
weak
used.
flank next time we play Total War.
A weak flank. Jack has this tendency to grab the units that he has and sometimes just walk them directly into the enemy when he knows that the fight is a lost cause. So he'll just take it. You'll be like, okay, it's really important that we do as much damage as possible, and you give him some very specific units to like flank with, and then you'll wait patiently to like properly and tactically engage your front lines whilst he flanks, and he just goes boing and just fucking runs right in the middle of them. Unless you tell him not to specifically.
I say I'm a chaff specialist.
Chaff specialist. So your grapple fails. Your action has been used. What else do you want to
Yes.
do? You still
Well,
have your hand cannon.
Yeah, bonus action hand cannon.
Do it. That's a hit. It's a tasty hit as well.
Yeah.
Pow. Who needs a grapple bang? Am I right?
Yeah. And
Haiku
This is-
celebrates pride in a very specific way. The grapple bang.
well, I'll say something like when I shoot her, worship this bitch,
Yeah.
Oh. Love it.
and then
That's
just
it.
stands there for the next 6 seconds.
Listen, all these seconds overlap, okay? It's fine.
And then just say chode.
Oh yes, no. The it is a constitution. Yeah. I mean, chode is maybe not the word I would use. Code, as in KODE,
Something completely different.
is concentrating. So she does make it. Does need to make a set of wisdom.
Adult
Constitution saving
only
throw.
D&D.
Sure.
Well, that's where the grapple bang is a valid rule.
I would just. I ask just
Super
for
effective
just
against
in case,
chode.
is that a term that's also used in America? Chode. Is that a? I assume it's used in America as
Chode?
well. Chode?
Yeah, I think it's like a dual-edged slang where it could refer to private areas or a piece of shit person.
Okay, yeah. She succeeds on her concentration.
I just realized why you asked that.
I
I've been fiddling with my spells and fixing them.
thought you had a character named Chode. That's funny. Yeah, she's KODE. But that's very funny. Okay. Right, Haiku. Anything else you want to do?
No, it's haiku done.
No movements.
Nope.
Okay. Oro, Nuggets back.
Could we take a
Oh,
break
let's
soon.
take a bio break.
I ran out of water a while ago.
Well, it's about to come at you. Before I forget, can I have a wisdom saving throw from Oro?
What wisdom saving throw? What wisdom saving throw?
Oh my god, she takes no damage. Untouchable. No one can ever say that I'm a favoritist and don't target Jenny because she just cannot be damaged.
It's just that Ginny can't be targeted.
Wait, I
All
thought
right.
I saved and then I still took damage.
She's got evasion.
I've got evasion. Evasion only
Oh.
works against dexterity. That's why I didn't say anything. Favoritism.
Oh,
No.
that's not favoritism. That's forgetfulness.
That's forgetfulness.
That's forgetfulness.
Yeah, Adam
Okay,
called
which
it out.
Forgetfulness is a strong bias.
Yeah. Okay. In which case, you do take damage. 3d8, half 3d8.
That's what killed me. That's why I went down again.
That's so funny. You take 9 points of damage.
Oh, great. Okay.
Even out of his turn, he still fucks his teammates.
That's so funny. That's so
It's just
funny.
because you said I don't have
No, you're
favoritism.
right.
I was like, wait a minute. I
Yeah,
took
you're
damage
right.
when this happened.
I completely forgot. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. D&D's hard. There's a lot of rules. All right.
I was gonna say it, and it's a little bit less applicable now, but still will be applicable for all the deck saves in the future. Is that we need a John Cena sound alert for Oro every single time the evasion completely erases your initiative. Just get a John Cena. Like, it's really funny to me.
We've got
Okay,
two
his
different fucking
Oro.
two different people in our party that can just fucking negate damage sometimes. Not even including Haiku's ability to just absorb fire. Okay, right.
Yeah, stop throwing ice at me, then.
I threw fire at you.
Yeah, well, I don't have a reaction.
Reaction.
Do it again.
If,
I
if,
might
you just,
take back though.
if we ever have another highlight reel made, can that make it into the highlight reel of Jack being like, yeah, but I didn't have a reaction. All right.
Clip it.
Okay. Right. Bio break. We're gonna have a bio break. Oh, I had a little letter thing over the last. I don't have it. I've got a hefty statistics book and
Whoa.
Don't put that in
stats. Our bio breaks are as long as they need to be, which is usually just a couple minutes. We don't have a set time. We go and pee, we come back, we chat a little bit, then we get back onto our bullshit. So go do what you need to do, refill your drinks, have a stretch, go to the toilet, whatever you need. I gotta figure out what the fuck to do with you. Should have bought the one with the little hidey bit.
Do you want a piece of paper or something? Do you not have
Oh, it's
anything?
a card. I'm gonna use a card, like a birthday card.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna run some ads in the meantime, so go do your stuff. Oh my god, the thunder's gonna go again. You won't hear it, but just imagine it.
Hello.
I've returned.
Feel like I want to scratch my nose off.
What?
Hay fever.
Oh.
Been terrible the past few days.
Scratch your nose off.
Yeah, I think it would be easy if I had no nose.
Yeah. I mean, I feel that way because if I had, like, no nose, I would be able to maybe breathe better, possibly.
Well, there we are. We're agreed as a chat.
As a chat.
Down with noses.
No noses from now on. Apart from Nugget's nose. It's very cute. Big yellow boy. Big flat yellow banana boy. Because why Cone of Cold is such a great spell for parties where that are evasion heavy. Don't worry, there'll be plenty more Cone of Colds where these have come from. From now on, it's nothing but Cone of Cold.
Right, I'm getting a feat. I don't know what the feat is, but there's got to be one.
There'll be something
Anti-Cone
to
of
flip
Cold.
it.
How do I make myself look slightly less pale? Jesus.
Maybe instead of autoing my tattoo to fire every day, I'll just auto it to ice from now on, just in case that spell comes around.
I mean, it's a good idea. Because it's target. If I'm trying to stop people with evasion, you're not the person that I'm trying to I'm trying to counter.
But no, it's hit me a few times, I can tell you that.
Oh yeah, no, you've probably taken the most damage.
Sir -2 decks over here.
I don't.
dear.
I'm not sure that my life would be better or worse without. Oh my god, that's so
Why
cute.
is very
What the fuck
cute.
is it?
They're little, I don't know what it is, but it's sweets of some kind. It came in a Japanese treat box of treats, and it's not in the
Oh.
little pamphlet that tells you what everything is. So
Oh,
Please
Like,
be
not
wasabi.
dodgy
Please be
whatsoever.
wasabi. Please be
danger
if it's
sweet.
wasabi, it's horrible. They're treats, not nasty things.
Please be
Oh my god, they're
wasabi.
tiny.
We have like wasabi Kit Kats.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've had their green tea Kit Kats.
The green tea Kit Kats are so good.
Very nice.
Oh.
Not a
They take
fan
Kit
of
Kats
anything.
very seriously over there.
Oh yeah. I'm
It's
not a fan
like
of anything
little-
that tastes like leaves.
Little tiny bubblegum crunchy things.
Ooh.
You don't like cabbage, Jen?
Do I not like cabbage?
Yeah.
I don't think cabbage tastes like leaves though. Like after you've cooked it properly, it doesn't taste like leaves.
What does the leaf taste like?
Yeah, I've never eaten a leaf.
Now listen, go outside,
There's a lot of leaf.
bite
There's
down
a
on a
lot of
bush,
leaves.
probably preferably not some holly, and see what happens.
Like a normal leaf or an evergreen? Do they have different tastes?
Like a pine.
I'm talking like
Pine
like
needle?
a normal leaf.
What's a
Pine
normal leaf?
Did you take it out of your mouth? It looked like you'd taken you were like, I'm done with this.
Show us. Dogs. You're trying to get your dog's picked up something.
I like the idea of a sweet that's so
Yeah.
small that you're gonna put one in at your mouth at a time. It's a tiny little thing, so small I can't even see it as you put it in. Cute.
Maybe
Oh.
I'm not eating anything.
I'm just doing this for attention. So we've decided that every enemy going forward will always have Cone of Cold.
No.
Yeah, that's what we've said.
Okay, I've decided
Um,
we're not playing D&D anymore.
Listen, I put a lot of work into this, okay?
Oh.
Oro has taken some damage. It's Oro's turn now.
Okay, so have I taken all the damage I needed to take from
Yes.
existing here?
Yeah.
How
Existence damage.
I want to get out of here.
Yeah. So the space that you're currently stood in is difficult terrain because you're in the Venn diagram. I don't think the Venn diagrams overlap and make it like absurdly
Extreme.
difficult terrain. I think it's just they're both difficult terrain.
Okay.
So it's double the movement.
Okay. So in well, what the fuck is this, Tom? What the fuck is this?
What?
I want to move 15, but is this second one still here?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't move here because I can't move 15 because it's in the middle of that, and also I can't move 10 because it's in the middle of that one.
Correct. Yes, all of these, all
Great.
those spaces overlap.
Good.
You could just step north.
Yeah, well, I wanted to go around. It was the point of it.
Oh, yeah, no.
Come to the
You can go over to the bar, where the bar stool is. Stand
Isn't
on
the
that.
bar also difficult terrain?
The bar is, the stools aren't.
Oh, okay. I did want to do that, but I assumed it wouldn't. Okay, so I'll go here,
Yeah, it's fine.
standing on a stool.
Uh-huh.
Do I have
Thank you.
sight of priestess code?
You do, yeah.
Okay.
How the names have overlapped.
Priestess
Randall
Randall.
Dragon.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot with my crossbow at her then.
Okay,
20.
you get your sneak attack on it. That's a hit.
Okay. Sneak attack.
Oh,
Holy
Jesus
moly.
fucking Christ. Oh my god.
I would also like to use Hunter's Mark as a
Okay.
bonus.
Uh-huh.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Sorry, so just the one.
So I think I'm not
Much
sure
fun.
you can use your bonus actually. I think
Why?
No. Oh, it's confusing. So the crossbow that you have is technically your offhand, which means it's your bonus action to attack with. But I don't think that's
that makes no
necessarily the rules
sense.
as intended. I think you use your attack for a weapon.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the offhand is just the weapon that you hit with second.
Yeah, you can use
So-
your bonus action to also attack with your offhand.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
think never mind, you're fine. Use your hunter's mark, it's fine.
Okay.
Concentration.
5.
Until the spell ends, you deal additional 1d6 damage. Wonderful. Okay.
Can
Should
I-
we say that you cast that before you did your damage then?
Yes,
The-
yeah.
The damage applies? Okay. Fab. Extra
Can I
5.
also use my Fury of the Small?
Yes.
That's another 4. Do I have to roll it? No, it's 4
Nope.
damage a day, yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm mad.
That's so much damage in one turn.
Good.
Good. Nugget's back. Well, do you want to say anything on your turn?
Are you okay?
Have you? I assume you're attuned to Nugget. You guys can speak
Yeah.
now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was confusing, but not unpleasant.
Oh, alright. Nice of
Nugget's back. What do you want to do with Nugget? Nugget.
Nugget, I have a request of you, and also therefore a request of the DM, if it's allowed. I know there's someone invisible. I'm gonna go, Nugget. There's someone invisible hiding around over this. I believe in this corner of the room,
Okay.
in the top of the room.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to fucking flap about. Just try and fucking knock her over.
Try and find them, right? Is that what we're looking for? We're trying to find.
Yes. Yes.
We'll try and find Maven. Okay. So Nugget has advantage on smell, right? And hearing. No, not smell, just hearing.
Hearing. Yeah, I don't think it's
Perception checks based
Mm-hmm.
on hearing. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to roll a perception check for Nugget. And if they hit a specific DC, then they'll have a good idea of the vicinity that Maven is in.
Okay. Let me...
Hi, Funk Soap. Funk Soap, brother.
Check it.
Check
Oh.
it out now.
With a 16, Nugget. She's over there. Points over this direction. Is that the right token? Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay. How much movement speed does Nugget have? It hasn't moved in a while.
Like a lot.
It's like 80
60.
flying.
Yeah,
Something like
something
60 or 80 flying.
660 flying.
Yeah.
Can
So
you
the
fly
light
in
blue
here?
circles don't count as difficult terrain for Nugget because it's on the ground. The big swirling mass of spirits that are kicking the shit out of everyone is definitely still difficult terrain. That is
Okay.
easy for them to get over there. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Right,
Mhm.
and if I never went into there, I never took damage. When we diddly-do to my turn, I forgot to give myself those 5
You did go in.
Oh,
I thought you said you walked in there,
I did
realized
I did
you
peek
couldn't
in,
do
yeah.
it. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm. Okay, never mind. I keep it the same. Sorry.
All right, Nugget's there. So action's been used to sniff. Successfully found Maven.
Okay.
Um,
Sorry.
if you want to say you did this before you did your attack, we could have Nugget's reaction as a bite attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so Nugget's going to go for an attack. Do you want to tell me in which square?
No. I want you to tell me which square.
You want to roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a 1d8.
Sure. 2.
Okay, yeah, go for a hit.
White.
That is a. It's a miss. But
Can I use my 1d6
yes, do it.
on
Yeah.
it? Because Soap's just
Nugget
given
has their
one.
own 1d6 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, 1d6.
Yes, that's all you needed. That's literally all
Okay.
you needed. That's all you needed.
That's so funny.
Otherwise, they're invisible. That is okay. You know what? It should be at disadvantage, but I'm going to leave it because you had to guess which square. So I think that cancels out the disadvantage. Nugget bites directly into the soft belly of Maven, and blood is drawn, and he says, "I've definitely found her. Definitely found her."
Blood pouring out of his mouth. That's
23
my
points of damage.
boy.
Wonderful. Okay,
Good job, Nugget.
Priestess Code. Gonna have a go. Taking Randall out of the fight again.
Might get a 2 for this time.
God, what can I do?
Or maybe even a 3 for if you got a cone of cold right there. Wow.
No, she's
Possibly
got
even
cones of
three
cold.
insta-deaths on your hands.
Oh, that would be sick. What a day.
Oh, what a
And then we could all just play the NPC PCs.
We'll just go back. Okay. Okay. Damn, I've been missing out on something neat for this character. You thought she was good so far? She's been holding off on some of her cool shit. So she's gonna make 2 attacks.
Wow.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
plus this one against Haiku and one against Randall. First one against Haiku, she rolls a 23 against AC.
Oh, against me?
No, this is against Haiku.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
And against Randall. Oh, I can't press up. Why can't I press up? Weird. Randall has a 14 against AC.
That is not a hit.
Oh,
Question.
Uh huh.
Did they still attempt? Oh wait, no. I didn't
It's
have
not.
to counterspell them back when I did the
It
thing.
wasn't code that counterspell.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, they need to do a concentration check because Oro's hit her with a shit ton of damage.
Yeah.
Well,
she
here's
succeeded.
what I was. So for the hit against Haiku,
Uh-huh.
silvery barbs. Did it work? Oh my god, it actually did the thing. Magically distract. It's a reaction, so I don't have
okay.
my reaction now. You magically distract the targeting creature and turn its momentary uncertainty into encouragement. The triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
DC reaction check. So wait.
So that's the phrase. It's a
Wait.
multi-step process.
Wait.
I just imposed disadvantage on you. Is essentially what I
Oh,
do.
okay. Wait, so that's not even like I get to save against it. I just get disadvantage.
Nope. I spin the spell slot and I magically distract the targeting
Oh,
creature.
okay. All right. So
And you
for
re-roll and you take the lower roll.
this is the roll for Haiku.
Yeah.
Yeah, missed.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then I can choose a different creature I can see within range. And they have advantage on their next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw within the next minute.
Nice. Okay.
So, given that Haiku is the one next to them and on death's door, I'm going to give the advantage to Haiku
Yeah.
because it counts for
Okay.
attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, and I figure a death save is a saving throw, right? So we'll
Okay.
maybe
Lovely.
have advantage
Well,
on
that's
that
two
too.
of those attack. There's one final one that she's going to use against you. No, really.
That's
Because
fair.
because
After
you did
I,
this.
yeah.
So you make a DC XYZ Wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom save. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I like those. No, I don't like those. Just being sarcastic the first time I said I like those. Wisdom save. Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving
Another
throw.
10. This is what I roll for wisdom saves. Oh wait,
Wisdom saving throw.
can I re-roll that with? No, it's an ability check. Okay, continue.
Dorothy has too much stuff. She's OP. She's got so many things. All of you guys are OP. The only person that's easy to
OP,
kill
we're just
is
level
Haiku.
I'm just a simple turtle. I shoot and I'm done.
I
Shoot,
grapple
I'm
and I
good.
bang.
So
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
but I'm
2D
just-
extra. What's this? You take 7 points of radiant damage, which obviously you half, because why wouldn't you reduce my damage output even more?
In my
Um,
defense, radiant and necrotic doesn't normally come up a lot. So literally,
Yes,
we've
no,
made
no,
it 12
okay.
levels into the campaign before I've been able to mitigate your damage.
Yeah. But you are essentially, she goes for a strike against Haiku, which you kind of
Glitter.
you throw glitter at her face, and she turns around at you. As she turns to look at you, you can see the fucking hatred in her eyes, and she at this point bursts her wings out of her back. You can see that they spread extended, and whilst they are still lingeringly, you can tell that at one point they were white. They are a deep, like, just awful black and purple, where many of the feathers have fallen out, and it's looking extremely tatty and injured, really. So she goes for the first swipe against Haiku, misses. Anger look in her eyes, looks directly at you, and she says, "I'm gonna fucking kill you. I will fucking kill you." And she turns, she swipes at Randall and misses, and then she points her mace towards you, and just a huge burning beam comes out of her mace and strikes you. The bright light of the sheer brightness of the light blinds you. So you are now blind.
Okay. And since the radiant was halved, it halved it to 3 or to 4 from 7?
It's a 3 because it does the wrong way. That's what you
There you go.
round
It
the
usually
incorrect
rounds
way.
down, yeah. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
But I just, I was going to give you the
so you are
opportunity to
blinded.
choose. Blinded, okay. Blinded. Sorry, I did the thing. Blinded.
Put a little eyeball on. Fab! Maven's go. Maven is deeply concerned that they're about to get shredded by Nugget.
Are they still invisible, by the way, if they were
Yes.
successfully bitten?
Yes.
What about the blood?
I mean, the blood's on Nugget.
Surely there'll be a little bit of blood on them, though.
Well, yeah, but they've
There
also
are
got clothes
spells.
on. Like it's magic.
Yeah.
I mean, there are spells that can reveal invisible people. There are things that you can kind of do in the combat that might make someone visible, that kind of thing. But for now, Maven is still invisible and panicking.
There are invisibility spells that cover a lot, basically.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And you just see from the side of the room a burst of light as once again several magic missiles come darting out of Maven and hitting Nugget. Why can't I press the... Have they got rid of this functionality? It used to be that you could just press up and it would give you the
And it would
command that you
re-roll.
previously had. And I just can't do it anymore.
Oh,
It's
mine
doing
works.
it for me.
Yeah,
Damn it,
mine
man, what the
roughly
fuck?
works.
Although
Yeah,
it's
if I
also
press
giving some
up-
very weird results.
Well, the first time I did up, it was fine, and it gave me my wisdom save as like a code roll. But then the second time I did it, it hecked up. So that's weird.
Yeah, it's like giving you
Uh,
the template rather than the roll.
Hmm.
So I have done 12 points of damage to Nugget. Bolts of magic spray out from an invisible maven and embed themselves and explode in Nugget's skin.
Rude ass bitch.
Rude ass bitch. Okay. Oh, if they're taking damage, they need to make concentration checks to remain invisible. Forgotten! Concentration checks are the hardest fucking thing about this game. Because it's rules.
They require so much concentration.
They succeed.
Suspicious.
Convenient.
Well, it's the same turn, essentially. Nothing else has happened. Nobody has been in any way disadvantaged
Yes.
by this lack of.
I can see them anyway, so it
rolling.
doesn't affect me.
Yeah, it's fine. You're okay. It's your turn. You succeed, which means that you take half damage.
Damn.
You took 11 points of damage.
Owie.
I rolled almost perfectly.
When? Who are you?
Just off of maximum damage.
So Randall is gonna start their turn with saying stuff. I'm gonna be like, point and go, I see you at the other, like the mage is invisible. It's like, I could see you over there. And then it's gonna take a hit on code.
Okay.
There's one of them.
Oh, are you gonna close the distance? Are you gonna get in Maven mode?
Oh, we wait. 25
That's a hit.
against the code.
Oh no, the stun. Oh no, the
No.
stun.
Oh, I forgot about the sun.
Oh.
Damn it!
Yeah, that's not even like a bonus action. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw one of those on there. Why not?
Fuck.
Yeah. So you need
it's
to make a con
minus.
save.
What was it? 4 on the.
-3 with what I rolled for your save.
Okay. For God's sake.
It's gonna be against a 15 con.
Okay, she rolled a 19.
Okay. So no damage. But now I'm going to. So is the other one Maven?
Yeah.
Daven's brother, right?
Yeah.
Even sister.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Sister, that one, is still in the same spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as
Is
you're
there
aware.
anything on the table, on these tables? Like,
Plenty.
okay. I'm gonna say there's soup on the table because people
Works for
love
me.
soup.
Yeah. We've done some
Sure.
soup-related shit today already. Let's throw
Right,
some
there's
more in
more
there.
soup shenanigans. Randa's gonna immediately run over and stand on the table.
Sure.
Oh, I spent half my movement to stand up, so I still have 30 movement. So
Yeah.
that's fine.
Uh-huh.
Is it not difficult terrain?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. I don't give a
So mu-
shit.
Randall ignores difficult terrain.
I do
because
ignore difficult terrain, and I have spider climbing
Jesus.
boots.
I might have to take them off you. Bring you back
Randall is
down to our
hilarious.
level.
Hiker's like, I should have those for myself.
I doubt
Now,
children.
Randall is going to golf a soup directly towards
Yes.
Maven stood on the table with the walking staff.
Yes, you're gonna cover them in soup so they are
Yeah.
visible because of the soup. Okay,
Mhm.
fantastic.
Amazing.
Let's go for 1d20 plus dex.
Okay.
Golfing. Pausing to do some golf. That's a hit. You have successfully covered Maven in soup. You
Excellent.
can. Did you have extra damage for improvised attacks?
Yeah, probably. Range attack with a Kenzo weapon, which I
No.
guess this technically is, but it's supposed to be a ranged weapon. But
Yeah, I'm not taking that.
This soup's probably still pretty fucking hot, right? Because soup retains temperature for a long time.
Listen, there's going to be some damage involved.
Okay.
I'm just trying to
I
decide
just wonder if
how
there's
much
some extra hot damage.
It's,
I mean, what if
the
there's
chili.
like any spices in it? You know, like,
Yeah.
Soup is less invisible than blood. Well, the blood is something that has been coming out of the person that cast the spell. That is feasible, right? Believing that makes some sense. That I can put that in the realm of magic.
Mm.
If I were the DM, the soup would show their position and then become invisible again. But Tom is the DM. Well, my plan was it's going to make her visible for 1 turn.
Okay.
And then kind of slough off.
yeah,
It's a gross word. It's a really gross word.
Yeah.
we'll see.
More gross when you're talking about somebody's leg.
Only one festering wound. All right,
Right.
so you've covered
So-
Maven. Maven's visible.
Visible to everyone. Okay. I'm gonna go and stand next to Maven after double checking that I do actually have enough movement to do that.
Okay.
15. Perfect. So I'm going to stand next to Maven because I still have my bonus action.
Okay. These
For
characters
which-
have so many options. There's so much to do.
I do.
They're
I
like-
do. I haven't...
It's Katie and Randall have so many options, and all of there's so many different things for you to do. Whereas
So many.
Haiku and Oro have fewer things to do, but more like tons of damage. Like Haiku's
Mhm.
pistol is absurd. The fucking the temporary health boy, all that kind of stuff, ridiculous.
I suppose like a
Oro-
dual wield.
Yeah, imagine. And Oro is just like, I do one thing or one or two things, but then I add like 4 different rolls onto it.
Hmm.
So
And then I'm done.
much.
See you next turn.
Yeah. Yeah, I have so much going on that I forgot because I so rarely do damage that I should have added 12 radiant damage onto the silvery barbs earlier because my wings are out.
Oh, your wings
Oh,
are out.
shit.
Yeah. Oh, I can
So-
add those 12 damage if you want to. Let's do that.
Yeah, if she's resistant to radiant, I don't know if Fallen Asimar are also, assuming that she is. I don't know if they're
Wow,
also
making some
resistant to
assumptions.
radiant.
Here.
I mean, if I knew her wings used to be white, she seems to be
Yes, that's pretty likely.
Yeah, so she may or may not have resistance, but it would be 12 without a resistance, so you can
Yeah.
do what you will with that.
Okay, good news. I'm spending 2 key points.
Yay.
Hey!
So I'm going to do Flurry of Blows, so I can hit twice with Unarmed Strike.
Yeah.
And then I'm also going to throw a Stunning Strike on one of those.
Of
Because
course.
why not?
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Why would I not? So I get 17 or 23 against Maven,
Oh, I don't think.
Daven's
well
sister.
here. Oh, Nat 1 on the concentration check, so she's no longer invisible.
Nice. And covered in soup.
And covered in soup.
And covered in soup. She succeeds. Oh no. Oh, okay. No. If it was the other way around, it would have been alright. She is stunned.
Excellent. Are those both hits?
Yes.
17 and 23. Okay, she takes 8 damage.
Nice.
It really is the trade-off, isn't it? Randall and I have a lot of tricks up our sleeves, but when we do damage, it's like 3d6.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And then Oro's like, I'm gonna stab it or I'm gonna shoot it, but you can't touch me. And when I do hit you, 50 damage.
Yeah, it's a sneak attack. Fury the Small is a reaction attack
Yeah.
from Nugget. Nugget attacks as well. Oh my god. And that's not even with the flame tongue damage. Oh my goodness. Right, okay. W turn?
Yeah.
Anything you want to say?
I think it just.
Make a soup pun,
you-
quick.
Oh, I can't think.
It's a leek and potato soup, if that helps. It's from the dream.
Oh.
Same as the dream.
No, I haven't got any puns that
You
quick.
look delicious. Nerily.
Chat.
Just
chat when you
mashed
want.
your potato. That's not great. I didn't like because you punched her in the face, but okay.
I don't know. I feel like that might be something that
I hate
Randall
it.
would say, and everyone else would be like,
Fucking nerd.
Sure.
Nerly would be like, yeah, get him. She has no idea. Okay,
Nerly's up.
I'm still blinded, right?
Yes.
Okay. Everything I have, except for like my cure wounds and stuff, requires me to be able to see somebody.
Okay.
So, I feel like really ineffective turn. She's gonna kind of like feel her way along the thing, not knowing when this is gonna go away and having no way to fix it because she's already used heal today. She's gonna kind of like rub her eyes or whatever. I am gonna go ahead and cure wounds myself,
Sure.
but I just literally can't do anything else while being blinded. So.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do a cure wounds at level 3.
Okie dokie. Lovely.
Oh hell yeah!
Lovely.
That worked out really well. I appreciate that.
I'm
Okay.
seeing a lot of,
Let me see.
well, I'm seeing some full health bars here. Some very not
Yeah.
full health bars.
Where are you
I was
looking?
definitely.
To be fair, I was looking at Nugget and Maven and then Nurali.
Yeah, the
For
3
the
people with full
record-
health.
For the record, I was going to heal Haiku, but I'm blinded and I know I can't get to you because
Yeah.
of the thing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that's just.
Anything you wanna say in your turn?
me- Why me? Code, but in Neurali's voice. But why me? She's like rubbing her eyes.
Okay, and she's kind of spits back at you. The gods shouldn't have favorites. Haiku.
Would I have enough time just to be like, "Aren't you one too?" And then that'd be it.
She kind of growls at you. She looks like she's trying to try and fuck up shit.
Okay.
Haiku, start your turn. Let's make a wisdom saving throw, shall we? Wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throw.
The good news is you're probably dead either way.
Saving throw.
Ooh.
Oh, wait a second.
I'm gonna use my D6 to add on to that.
Oh,
Yeah, do it.
Flash of inspiration as well.
Don't do
Turn
it. Don't do it. You already saved. You don't need to add any more. I don't want you to waste your stuff. Also, it might not matter. As you, on a
As
fail,
long
you
as you,
take
as long as
half.
you roll less than 7, or less 7 or less
Okay.
on 3d8. It's possible.
Success.
Oh, I rolled. I didn't put the roll on it. 2d8 plus 3. Oh my god! I rolled a 6. Did I add those things correctly? Let me just double check my. Attack. What am I doing? What attack is this? Oh, it's the Spirit Guardians. Yeah. Oh no, it's 3d8. I don't know where I got the 3 from. So let me re-roll that.
Just
I'll
roll
roll
one
it.
of the roll one more d8. You don't have to roll the whole thing.
Then take away 3 and then add that d8 on.
Yeah. 1d8 minus 3. Wait, no, that's not gonna
Yeah.
help.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
roll 1d8 minus 3 and add it together, that'll do it.
Okay, well, oh my god, what?
Minus 2, so you take
rolled a
so
1.
only 4
So I
damage.
did 4 damage.
And it's halved.
Okay, fantastic.
2. I live.
How, like, so
How
little.
did that happen? I rolled.
I got 11.
I
rolled-
manifested it. That's why.
I rolled a 1, and a 2.
Wow.
You thought numbers were against me? I am numbers.
Oh, don't tempt me to put you down.
The numbers against me. I am numbers.
Are the people still outside,
My
Jack?
Next
Okay,
door
it's
neighbours.
fine. I think they've gone in. Clive. I think Clive was getting too ahead of himself. Clive's
Okay.
a dog.
Okay, all right. You're up. You're not looking great, but you're up.
Not looking great. Haiku's gonna go down in a blaze of glory. Grapple bang.
Same again.
Roll contested.
To clarify, the bang is a gun,
Yeah,
not.
it's not anything else. How
Yeah.
is
I
This
did not roll
look.
well.
Anyone have a D6? Anyone chat? Anyone got some
D6s
plates?
in chat.
Any
Any
D6s?
D6s in
Yeah,
chat?
sixes rise up.
That is a 14, so she succeeds in evading your grapple.
Okay.
Immune to the grapple bang.
Yeah.
Just not accepting your advances.
It's all crumbling in front of
I
Haiku.
can't believe this combat has been 2 sessions.
Alright,
Wait till it's
we're just gonna shoot her.
Alright.
To be fair,
That's a
there
hit.
was
Ooh.
a lot of
It's not a
story,
hit.
you know.
That's a miss.
It's a miss.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
You've become
Wait,
too
don't you have
reliant on the
advantage
grapple.
on your next attack? From my thingy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, wouldn't that have been on the grapple? Because it was. the
No,
next
that's not an
ability check.
attack.
It was the next ability check, attack, or thing, wasn't it? It was like 3 things.
I think you use it is well yeah it's the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. I think actually. Let me look at silvery.
Is a
bars.
grapple not an ability check?
Oh, I did also saving throw the wisdom, but I didn't.
Wait, hold on.
Wait.
Attack.
wait.
Yeah,
This is wild.
I forgot it did
Attack roll,
saving
ability
throws
check,
too.
saving throw. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you can use your 1d6 because you don't need to use that now.
Do you have a D6?
Well, you rolled a d6 before, didn't you?
Yeah, I rolled
Or is that a
d6 for
flash of
the.
inspiration?
No, that was the wisdom save. Was the d6. So I get advantage on that wisdom save.
Yeah, that was the one.
Okay,
That
so
would have been the one it would have triggered on. So I guess maybe make another wisdom save, and if it's higher, maybe we could persuade Tom to give you your d6 back.
Oh, it is on the it's on the next one, isn't it? It's not like
Yeah.
anything.
You don't
can't
get to pick,
choose.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
no,
I
no.
forgot that saving throws counted. I was thinking it was an attack.
Okay,
thing.
all right. Well, yeah, you
No,
can
based
roll.
off an
You
attack.
can roll the advantage for your saving throw if you want.
okay.
The
Great,
exact
I
same
rolled
number.
exactly the same.
Yeah.
Everything
Nope.
else happens
Okay.
exactly the same then.
It's,
Yeah,
it's a
nothing
wash.
changes.
Nothing,
This is the best
nothing
scenario.
changed.
To be
Nothing
fair.
changes. That is the best scenario. Yeah.
It's fine. This is fine.
Okay. Force ballista.
Oh, Soap's giving you a combat d6. You can use it on your attack.
Okay, fine. Wow.
Oh.
I don't know if I want to use it now.
Oh,
I'm
use it,
really
shut up.
reluctant and a bit
Don't
sassy
look
about
yours
it.
in the mouth. Swallow your pride, Haiku. Swallow your pride.
I'll add that 1d6
Choose
to my...
life.
What you're supposed to say is thank you.
Oh,
Yes.
so...
Thank
you,
Thank
Funk Soap. Thank you.
Thanks
Funk
for
Soap.
being here, Funk Soap. Thanks for being here and enjoying the stream and having a fun
participating.
time here, participating in the game, asking,
Wow.
giving the points.
And
Wow,
you got a
so many
6.
nice things.
I got a
Ah.
6 to be fair, so...
It's really good.
it's the
Didn't
best I
waste
could have
it.
done with it.
And you know what the best bit is?
Stealth Elf? Oh,
she just
well,
disappear?
as she dies, I'll go, say hi to your gods for me.
Oh,
This is like a final PM.
yeah.
That D6 killed the guy.
Oh
That
my.
D6 is what pushed us over the
I
edge.
take back all my sarcasm and apologies.
Take back these.
You're very welcome, Jack.
Princess Code is shot by your final. Do you want to describe it?
Yeah, go on then. I'll literally just jam it into her mouth and fire. There you go. Haiku's had enough of this.
Fucking hell!
There's a sound clip for.
All right. Well, I mean, okay. Well, rather than shooting down her gullet, because that doesn't let me have any final parting words as the big bad evil guy, you put it to her mouth.
Would you
and
like me
shoot
to ask her
a
for
whole-
her last words?
No, because she'd continue fighting and it would be a stupid RP thing. You shoot a hole through her cheek. She falls to the ground. And she says, "You will all be forgotten. You'll be forgotten. Nobody will remember you. Your gods won't remember you, and they won't save you either." And she dies.
It's just because she's angry that no one's going to remember her because she's done nothing of use in her life.
Kind of seemed that way. A little bit of
Yeah.
jealousy.
Listen, you don't know that much about her life. Maybe she's done
Well-
some good things.
I've just been introduced to this person.
Yep. I mean, she almost fucking killed you.
Yeah.
And me.
Tried talking it out.
You are looking rough. Maven is the last person here.
What's
Are we gonna
Maven
try
looking like?
and do any? Maven's looking fine.
No, I mean like in like her demeanor.
Oh, I thought you were thinking health-wise.
No.
She looks deeply concerned and scared
Okay, great.
And stunned.
and stunned. Yeah,
And soupy.
and soupy,
And soupy.
soupy and stunned. Anything else you want to do in your turn, Haiku? As the spirits dissipate around Priestess Code and she falls to the ground, muttering shit about how you're going to be forgotten.
Kaiku's just gonna stand there looking slightly shocked at what they've done.
Okay.
Who am I?
What have I become?
Horror. Do I
Um,
need a lair now?
Am I
Haiku would
the
make an
baddie?
excellent.
Is it
Haiku
me?
would make an excellent big bad evil guy.
Can I hit Maven from here?
Yeah.
I'll try it.
With advantage, because they're stunned.
Hmm?
I think.
Go for it.
Yes, they are stunned. Yeah.
They are stunned.
That's a hit.
25. Sneak attack.
Yeah.
And my Hunter's Mark moves on to the next person, right? I believe.
Yeah. And Fury the Small.
And my Fury of the Small, which is another 4.
She has -4 hit points.
Ah!
Yeah!
I won't use the Fury of the Small then. Keep that.
Think. One crossbow bolt, perfectly timed. Maven is dead.
So much
Yeah.
damage.
So much damage.
So much damage.
That's a lot of damage.
It's
There's
looking
not a lot
fine,
of,
Maven's dead.
Not a lot of it. Yeah, that was literally it. I literally said she was looking okay, and she died in one attack from you. Not a lot of interrogation gets done around these parts. Maven's
Nope.
gone. Maven's dead. And you are left in a tavern, surrounded by hail and corpses.
Oh, just another
Pretty
Manic
standard for us.
Monday.
Well, how long am I blinded for?
You're fine now.
Okay.
Vision return.
Rubbing my eyes and looking from behind the bar.
Oh my god.
Gonna do a quick little run over and cure wounds. I know
Okay.
we're out of combat, but I'm scared.
While that's happening, I think Haiku's just sort of stood there like, I tried to talk to them. I tried, didn't I, Aura? I tried to talk them down. Tried.
Yeah, they were set in their ways.
You held 24 hit points.
24. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Huh?
Where's
All
Nora
things
go?
considered, I think that was a quite balanced combat.
Yeah, it was a
Mhm.
lot
I mean,
of
it
back
was-
and forth.
As I've said to you, because of the D6s that you guys get, and also the fact that we tend to only have one combat per adventuring day, I tend to go a little bit more on the deadly side of things.
Mhm.
They made me kill them. Darth Vader theme begins to play. When talking didn't work, grab bang them. That's what we figured out today.
Grab
That's
bang
what
them.
we learned.
Rappleback.
25 for Oro.
25.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'll do another 3 for Randall. We might not hit an. Whoa! Okay, spending a sorcery point on that.
Ouch.
That's low.
Yeah, that was all. I'm spending a sorcery point and re-rolling all of those.
Hey, it's better
So
than
we're just
nothing.
gonna- It is better than nothing, but I could do better.
Oh, the dice said, "Can you?"
It wasn't wrong. For
Dice press
real, they
X for
sure
doubt.
did.
It's technically
They
better.
sure did. It is better though. So
That's all we got.
15, and then I'll just do another little level 2 for Randall because I was really I'm gonna spend another sorcery point to re-roll that one. I swear to God. That's better. That's right.
That's better.
21 on that one.
Jesus.
Okay. And
Whack.
now I'm pretty tapped out of spell slots, but no one is on the verge of death.
Yay.
It's true. Thank
We're
you.
all
I
feeling
think
better.
that's very harried and panicked. And then suddenly it occurs to Nerly that nobody knows what happened. And she just like looks over at Priestess Code.
What
I think I'm
happened
in
down
trouble.
there?
She showed up and she said that she was really regretful of what she'd done, and she seemed really genuine at first, and she was crying to me about how she also stopped having dreams, and I think that was true, and that might be why she started, I don't know, whatever was going on, and then she stabbed me, and it almost killed me, and then the blade like absorbed into me, and then I'm just gonna like the like gown has fixed itself because it's magic.
Yeah.
But I'll like make it change into something that like shows that wound or whatever, I guess.
Mhm.
I don't know what it looks like now.
So it does look like you've got a big gaping wound still. It's something that you can definitely heal with magic, though. Can you do a medicine check for me?
Can I check it
Yeah.
for festering? That's what Randall would immediately do.
Expert in festering.
But like, I've
Festering.
seen this
Yeah.
before. Twice.
Medicine, and I am
Medicine.
proficient.
Oh, you're proficient. Okay. So you think a couple of get yourself topped off on heal points and you'll be okay. If upon reflection, you suspect that what you saw wasn't that it was absorbed into you, but that it dissolved. So it's not necessarily that it's something that has gone into your system, but it just simply was a consumable one-shot kind of deal.
Gotcha. So I think like that kind of realization washing over her, she'll do a quick little level 2 cure wounds for herself.
Okay.
Again, I'll just take the 9 hit points. It's fine.
Jesus.
Pretty sure that puts me up to full anyway. Really
Okay.
glad that I upcasted it for that
Uh-huh.
1 extra point. We're back to the normal upcasting rules for me now. I had a couple
Yeah.
of good ones. Fun's over now. At full, I assume it pretty well
Yeah.
heals up. Okay, maybe it didn't absorb into me. Maybe it just dissolved. Maybe it was just like a magic thing, and I don't know. It hurt a lot. I think it had poison too.
Is it a magic thing? Do I get a sense?
I'll describe as well as I can, the thing I saw while I was paralyzed. And I'll tell them that it paralyzed me.
Yeah. What I'll do is, if anyone wants to help with this general knowledge check that might feasibly have some knowledge about this kind of thing, then you can decide amongst yourselves who is rolling and who's helping who.
What kind of checks are they?
Oh, I'm talking like Arcana, maybe history, depending on what kind of perspective you want.
I'm not so good at the thinking, so I'll just start giving all the
The
information.
thinking starts, and Oro and Nerly step aside.
I'm like, here's what I know, big brains. I know there are weapons made specifically to kill Asimar. I know this thing dissolved after she stabbed me. I know it almost killed me. I know it paralyzed me. And there was something else that was trying to get into my system that I managed to avoid. I don't know if I specifically would know that it was poison, but it was trying to do something else. And that's her help. She's just going on about that. And I'm going to give guidance to Haiku.
Okay.
Because magic stuff. After Haiku's like, magic stuff? Like, yes, guidance. Here's
Roll
what
me
I
an
know.
Arcana check, please.
Plus a D4.
Plus 9.
Oh, wait. Didn't they have advantage because I helped by explaining all the stuff?
Give the advantage, yeah. It's so sad seeing the big red one, isn't it?
Oh,
25
I
then in
know.
total. Katie knows that big red one more better than anyone.
Really do.
So the 25. Basically, everything that Nerdy has said adds up completely. You can completely conceive of a world in which a magical weapon is devised that is specifically targeted for a particular individual, or even a particular category of person. That is absolutely something that you can conceive of happening. Though you personally have never been involved in the creation of such a thing, or really even known anyone who has done it, you can think that absolutely it absolutely could happen. And as you're kind of thinking about this, it occurs to you that what Nerdy has kind of said is probably accurate. This has been tailored to kill either Asimar or Nerdy. Something about that has been... Someone is targeting either Nerdy specifically or Asimar.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, could have been... It could have even been specifically designed just to kill you, nearly. Which is kind of terrifying and flattering at the same time.
I don't know why she hates me so much.
Yeah, I mean, that text... Who even is this person?
Right, you weren't there for that.
I mean, I got a sense from Aura when they walked in that there was some link, but clearly to design a weapon, well, potentially to design a weapon to just kill you. Odd.
Before we met you, we went to, I think the place, did you call it Walloon? Oro, I think? Something like that. And there were some problems at a temple to another god. Nerly still looks like a bit like bleh. And their congregation was going missing, and they asked for help, and it turned out that a member of their congregation, and I gesture at Code, was encouraging them. They were trying to frame some other people for murder, and she was kind of like leading them, again gesturing at her at Code. And now it seems like she kind of is the same thing as me, and like the wings are like probably like just dissipating as this is happening. And we fought her, but she got away, and now she seems to have taken offense to that, specifically because of me.
I mean, her wings don't look like yours, though. At least they didn't look like yours.
Yeah. I imagine they would probably all look a little different, just depending upon your connection. But she has to clearly have some kind of connection to something celestial. She kind of makes like a weird face thinking about the like tattered, like black inky wings or whatever. I don't know, maybe she was leading people astray, so it could just be her, but she could be working for someone, I guess. I just don't know who.
Well,
Maybe
I
we
mean, they're
should.
dead now.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how things work. I don't know if who she's working for. Is it still... And I kind of like crouch down next to her and like, can somebody help me look through her stuff?
Yeah.
And really,
Love
I'm
looking
gonna
through
help
people's
you.
stuff.
Yeah.
Go for investigation check with advantage.
Okay.
Guidance.
19.
Holy moly, mother of goodness.
And a D4.
3.
Yeah.
Okay. So, You rifle through her stuff. You find a coin purse. It's got about 500 gold pieces in it, give or take, with some bits and bobs you think you just trade in. So she was pretty well funded. You see that her mace that she has looks especially well made, although you can see that there are nicks and kind of dents in the mace itself. It is made of especially fine metal, and you suspect that it's probably got something about it that is, you know, greater than the average mace.
Just hand that to Haiku as we're still rifling through stuff.
And
Guidance Haiku as we're
I'll give it a
looking.
check over when I get a chance.
you find her shield. She was also kind of like a small buckler almost. She was also had on attached to her arm. Also seems to have like it's kind of been painted over purposefully with black paint in a fashion to cover up some kind of symbol underneath it. You can see that underneath it is the holy symbol for Sune, which I can't remember what it is. It's the face of a red-haired, ivory-skinned, beautiful woman. But it is all painted over in black paint.
Is it just like plain black paint, or does the black paint seem to have designs to it?
It doesn't look like it's magical or in any way unusual, apart from the fact that someone has just clearly tried very hard to cover up the surface of the shield. It also looks like perhaps this has some kind of magical property to it. It may just be that it is an especially fine shield.
Handed that one off to Haiku too.
You notice that she is also wearing some quite fine plate mail. Not necessarily that anybody here wants access to plate mail, but this is also a very fine make, though very poorly looked after, and would at least fetch a pretty penny if you decided to sell it.
Hell yeah.
She was wearing a necklace. The necklace looks like a half moon, but a half moon that has been shattered into several pieces. Each of the parts of the moon have small, fine chain links that are attaching one another. So it still looks like it's in the shape of a crescent moon, but each of the kind of cracked parts of it are kept together to hold that shape. That is almost certainly magical.
Is it a holy symbol?
Um,
Selene's moon, but this looks like not Selene's
roll me a
moon.
religion check.
Okay. Boop 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 boop. Religion.
Oh, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Oh, good. I'm gonna reroll that with a sorcery point.
How many sorcery points does this bitch have?
I only have
Oh.
two left. I would be out by now if I could have gotten to them to do the dual heal earlier, but I did not. So, an ability check that fails. Yeah, that was definitely a fail. So let's try that again. Yeah, not super great, but definitely better than
You don't reckon.
Okay. Hand that off to Haiku too. Magical item.
Just putting all the shit in
Figure
Haiku's
out.
arms.
Yeah. Take a look at that and that and that. And we'll just like boom, 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 guidance when we're doing that.
Okay. 1 second. It's tucked into one of her pockets because you rolled a very high investigation check. You find a small note, a handwritten note.
What does it say?
It is in definitely in handwriting, and it says that the completionists are at the Blushing Kiss Inn. And it's signed AR.
Who the fuck is AR? Or it says
I
out
have
loud.
to look
rando.
through my notes. A Vando.
A random.
Okay, notes. Who is AR?
Is Lavender actually Lavender's name?
You asking me that?
I'm more just putting it out there.
Right.
Right. Is that something we can look forward to? What was it? AR, sorry?
AR.
Yeah, Arando. A-R.
What Atticus's last name was?
Kinshire.
Oh, right. Okay.
Atticus was officially and legally adopted into the Kinshire family because of his services. Also, so that he could partly inherit some of the fortune legally. Not that he exists anymore.
Hey.
Stop that.
It's no one I know
Did
up
the-
until the bugbears. So it's after the bugbears.
Yes. Maybe we haven't even met this person. Could be anyone.
They know what our name is.
Is the
Word gets
handwriting
round.
recognizable?
You can do an investigation check if you like.
The music changed as I finished the sentence. It was very nice.
Do an
Recognizable,
investigation
but we were also
What were
gone.
the
We were missing for a year, effectively.
twins named that did the Adventuring Guild, Nesmith?
I've got their name. 1 second.
Arando.
Because their last name might have started with an R.
They were Vidiet and Vilethia Revold.
Okay, so V is good, not them. Don't have to go back and kill them now.
You do not recognize the handwriting.
Okay. I'm just
Keep
looking
the notes
through.
safe.
Yeah. I'm looking through all our notes because I've been writing down names. So I'm going through.
Promise, until the bugbears, I kept it all in one document, and now it's in like about 7 different other places it could be. So
The bugbears was a long time ago.
it's a very long time ago.
Who
Stop.
has reason to want to harm us?
There's loads of people, probably.
What was Stravagus's last
Maybe.
name?
Estravagus, not Astravagus.
Oh, I wrote it as Astravagus, damn
AWS.
dead.
Astragus.
it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you've seen his body.
I was gonna say, before we went to the Feywild, was it this? I can't remember, it was so long ago, if it was this campaign or another campaign. Was Katie, was Nerily wanted?
That's the, yeah.
Before
In the
the
other one, I
Feywild?
was not wanted. In this one, yeah, it's
Right.
it's
okay.
I'm on the run, but it's from like a group of people.
Mm.
I guess that could be an honorific. No, I don't have anyone.
I should have known that saying those initials would have sent you on a 20-minute check for initials in your hidden notes.
Initials aren't even searchable.
No, I'm looking through because I usually will bold all the names, so I'm just scrolling through and looking at all the bolded names, and I haven't found an AR yet.
How
Don't
common are
recognize the
illiterate wizards?
handwriting. Go ahead.
Illiterate wizards, how common are they? Wizards? Probably not very.
Because it depends really on the lore of your world, whether or not spelling is extremely important for like the different rites and stuff that you use. Because if spelling is very important, illiteracy might be a bit of a roadblock.
Right.
Wait,
can't-
what happened to Lavender? Because I mean, she's an innkeep.
Yeah,
She's probably seen a lot of people. She might recognize that.
she was hiding in the back room waiting for everything to come to a close.
Oh, well, I'll like call out to say that it's safe.
She comes back
It's
into the
safe.
room from the kitchen. And she looks around. Oh my god,
You okay?
my bar.
Yeah,
can have
Is it
sorry.
clean up.
horribly? Is there a lot that's damaged other than there being like the ice on the floor?
Well, the Spirit Guardian was constructed out of the floor and half of the bar.
Right.
Each of the ice shards were enough to puncture skin and puncture armor, so it's definitely enough to go through floorboards, damage walls, that kind of stuff.
Since
Cones of
we-
cold would have had similar effects.
Yeah.
Any missed crossbow bolts, any soup.
Since one of our first big downtimes was us kind of like redoing the mansion, and I did specifically take an interest in like the masonry
You did,
and
yeah.
stuff
Mhm.
in order to like learn about it, would I be able to like, and like just bar fights, whatever type of stuff that have happened, would I be able to kind of tell how much the damages are worth? Or like rough estimate, you know?
You did take the skill. I think that's.
Mhm.
What if I was helping, since I've been fixing this place up anyway since we were here?
Yeah.
That's
Do
true.
an intelligence ability check with advantage because of the help. Add your proficiency modifier.
Okay. With advantage, that's going to be really good because my intelligence is 18.
Okay.
Plus my proficiency is 22.
So it is. It's difficult to say quite how bad the damage is without giving it a proper
Yeah.
investigation. It looks like it could be in the region of up to maybe 500 gold if the damage was really significant. But you suspect it's probably a little bit less. But it's like, who around here is capable of doing it? Are they going to try and match the floorboards and the stuff that they had? And if so, then where are they're going to have to source that and all that kind of stuff? And it's whether they're going to get swindled by, that kind of. Oh, congrats, Sarah. Also, hi, Sarah.
Yay,
Because you've done that,
Goblin.
I've also been sat on Goblin.
Oh, nice.
I was waiting for someone else to do it so that Jenny could not have to open the spreadsheet just for me.
I think I redeemed one when we started playing D&D again. I don't think you added it on, Jenny.
Today?
Don't fucking believe that
Like
shit.
3 weeks
Don't
ago.
believe that shit. Don't believe that shit. He's
You
just
mean to
trying
bring
add
it up,
on.
but
There's
no,
no way.
genuinely.
Alright. I mean, he's so far in the lead, it doesn't, one more
no,
doesn't particularly
okay.
matter.
I think I did it in like the intro to the first session back where you were like sorting some technical stuff out.
Yeah, that's a bad time to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I might.
We could look on the redeems, go back and see the timestamps.
Yeah, but it doesn't. That's not the like. If I put it in the spreadsheet, I'd have to count potentially
Yeah.
60 goblins that Jack has redeemed.
Anyway.
Yeah, I think just
Well,
like
she comes out and she says it's not even about the so much damage. It's gonna take weeks to manage this. I don't know where this wood was even found when I took over from this place. I don't make enough money to cover these costs. And last but not least, you're not supposed to be fighting. There are laws
Yeah.
against having weapons.
Oh shit.
I mean, it was kind of we didn't fucking start it. We can give you some money for the things to do it.
Hey, I'm on your side. It's stupid, but at the same time, I'm not a lawman.
Wait, so according to the law here, if we get attacked, we're just meant to stand there and take it?
Well, the guards are supposed to deal with it.
Where are the guards?
Well, unfortunately, we're in a relatively small town in the middle of nowhere. When you have a fight that lasts about 60 seconds, they don't get here immediately.
I'm gonna bring this up the next time I see someone. You know, Haiku on the when they set off will now be actively keeping an eye out for guards.
Listen,
no,
Tommy need to
it's
populate
okay.
some
And
NPC
I
cards.
pull out our Adventures Guild stuff. I'm like, we were doing.
yeah,
we were-
okay,
yeah,
they'll be
we
lenient,
were-
but you fucked up my bar.
Yes, I didn't mean to.
I believe that truly, and I'm not going to ask you to pay for this, but I am going to ask you guys to move on. If this is the kind of stuff that's going to happen with you staying here, it's bad for business. It's bad for my health. What if there were people in here? You're lucky it was quiet.
Listen, it was a situation we didn't want to get into. Nearly
Listen,
almost
hey,
died.
I understand. I'm not
all of
blaming
us
you.
almost went
I'm
down
not
at one
blaming
point.
you. I'm
Don't
just
think you're
saying,
sucks.
blaming us.
if you're a magnet for this kind of danger and more people come here looking to fuck up your shit,
Well,
you're going to put
actually,
people in danger.
we found a note on her that said that pointed her to the direction of this place because, pointed us to here because she was looking for us. Do you
Okay.
recognize perhaps this handwriting or maybe the initials AR?
Mm-hmm.
Let's give her a check. Victim blaming innkeeper. She's just trying to cover her back. Investigation check. No, sorry, I don't recognize that handwriting. Not a lot of people in here read or write anyway.
But not an AR.
I don't know an AR.
Okay. Well, maybe just if someone comes and be like, "Hello, I'm AR," or "I'm a name, our name," be like, "I remember that for when."
Sure.
They come back
I'll keep an eye out for an AR that comes out asking for you guys.
It's probably time for us to go anyway.
I mean, I've been taking somewhat of a hit on the income after keeping you guys here for a month. Haven't been able to rent out the rooms, discounted food.
in.
Listen, you guys are welcome back, but it's going to be at full price, and it's going to be after
Well,
I fix this up.
we're not expecting it to. We're not expecting it to be.
No, I know.
I'm very
hey,
grateful
listen,
for what
I'm
you've
not.
done.
I'm not here to attack you.
Why do I feel guilty now?
I know.
I'm just-
We did. Look, I was gonna offer to give her some money, and now I'm like, fuck you. Okay.
You know what? Maybe
Not
I
every-
will burn this place down.
Not every NPC.
Or is still holding a flame sword, just like I was being very careful with this to not stand by any wooden object.
And now I'm not gonna. I'm gonna start running around the place, waving it around.
I cast tiny servant on the nearest matchbox.
I'm gonna go into the bag of holding and like reach in for the coin pouch we got from Priestess Code and take like 100 gold out of it and give them to her. Because this happened because of me and Early feels really bad about this. If y'all want to stop her, you absolutely can. But she's gonna start going over there and get into the thing and like, cause she just handed off this. She knows it's in there.
She's gonna.
She did say she didn't want our money. She's
She
being
did.
a bit of an ass about it.
Randall's going to give her 100 gold as well.
Well, don't make it look like we're the assholes now.
It's party gold, you know. It's all
Yeah,
coming out.
It's all broken down in the ledger. It's all tracked.
It's all
There's
true.
a
Financial
permanent
manager.
record-
Doesn't know it's party gold, does
It's
she?
a permanent record of who does and does not give money to the NPCs.
What time of the day is it now?
It was early afternoon, I believe.
Okay.
Did you actually have a Google document?
Yeah. I actually have a gold ledger. Randall keeps a gold ledger.
Wow!
Yeah.
We got fancy
Oh my
font.
god, beautiful.
Look at the font.
Love that.
Just
Wow.
you only. Smart.
Yeah. I did think of that after I linked it. I was like, I hope I did that in the past. I'm pretty sure I did that in the past. Randall wouldn't let anybody else update the gold ledger.
No way.
What's her name? I've forgotten her name.
Lavender. Lavender Crestfellow.
Crestfellow.
Wait, I actually have gold. This whole time I've thought I only have like 60 gold, but that's just what I have on me.
Yeah, no, you have 1,300 gold in the gold ledger.
I'm so glad you've been keeping track of that. I knew we had party gold somewhere. I didn't realize how much it was.
Oro says, me and Nugget and anyone who wants to help is gonna clean up around here, and like gestures towards them.
I really appreciate it. You guys are you're good eggs. I've got to look out for my business and for the.
I get it. We'll
My
take
patrons.
we'll take the flack if you get any flack from it, and everything will be fine.
I'm glad we're all on the same page. Where...
Shall we invest?
You've seen the ledger, now you're like, actually.
Well, you know,
Selling
we know
shares?
this place. We know this place pretty well.
Yeah, yeah.
Steady income.
Just buy it from her, employ her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do all the repairing ourselves, just me and Haiku mending 1 minute at a time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would be so funny.
Oh no, then I'd have to be the on-call bloody janitor, wouldn't I? The on-call landlord.
Yeah, the super
Toilet's
basically.
blocked. Alright, I'll teleport over. I'll go wake up Nearly.
I know, right? I was gonna say, can you imagine literally teleporting back here just to like fix a burned down wall or something?
So, according to some old material, buying an inn would be anywhere from 5 to 10k gold pieces.
Jesus Christ.
Out in the middle of nowhere like this, we've got 5k. No, I'm kidding. I don't think that I don't want to spend money buying.
This isn't not, what you say out in the middle of nowhere. This is on a main route through the King's Forest from the capital.
Can't we just invest a little bit in it so we like half own it?
Yeah, I mean you don't have to buy the whole thing.
Shared ownership, you know?
Well, we could each take 10%, including Nugget.
I
and
think
then
there's
she can
Not
have
Nugget.
Lavender has to want to also sell it.
there's just an element of D&D which is simply how long does it take for your PCs to try and start a business in something irrelevant.
This isn't irrelevant.
I'm happy that it took this long, but it's usually something a lot more flamboyant and stupid than I want to have shares in an inn, so I appreciate that. Tell you what,
We can
since we've hit-
expand the business model as
Since
well.
we've hit 10, we
Yeah.
can put a pin in this
Or
and
maybe we'll
end
think
our
about it.
session here.
Yeah.
You guys want to think about trying to invest in an inn? I'll we can chat about it.
Oh, yeah. Because she said, she was like, maybe before you leave, you could do, like, Oro could do, like, a performance sort of thing.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And, like, maybe Oro could be, like, the one that sets up, like, events of, like, people being there. Like, Oro with 2 R's would come along. and
Oro
and
talent
report.
manager.
Yeah, I'm a talent manager.
You could take Eve as an apprentice to help heal people.
Oh my god.
Surely she's been
We're literally
doing
never
that
leaving.
already. No, I
This is
definitely.
it every week now.
Listen, so Jenny and I have been playing a bit of Far Cry 6, and in that you get to do a little bit of micromanagement of some characters that go off and do missions for you, and she loves that
My
shit.
favourite
So
bit of the whole game.
I fully understand if there becomes a micromanagement sim game where you have NPCs under your control, employed in a business.
Yes.
That
Okay,
might
so
be something I'm gonna have to.
have you
figure
ever
out.
played Dragon Age Inquisition? Because
Similar
there's a
thing.
whole
Yeah, yeah.
aspect to it. Like it's
Mhm.
an open world RPG, action RPG, but you end up like running a place, and you have staff who you can have them do missions for you and like obtain resources and stuff like that. So it's got all the like fun of like a good, well-written RPG, and then it's got the micromanage stuff like that too.
I love that
Ooh.
shit.
I really enjoyed that too.
Yeah, it was really
fun.
good. Yeah, it was really good.
What I could do as the talent manager is I could get the community to submit like talents to make like their own little characters that they could put in. And then
You
we
know what?
could-
What we could do at the beginning with
cute.
our prompts, we could also do a 10-minute segment where I'm like, "This is what happened at the inn this week."
Yeah.
Oh
We
my
get, like,
god,
facts.
yes!
Oh my god, are we doing this? I think we might end up
And then,
doing
and
this.
then you have a mini quest thing if we ever need a mini quest because someone can't make it.
Oh,
Well,
yeah. Yeah, it's just the
Honestly, you know
person
what?
who needs the thing at the business. Yeah. Like talents.
Yeah,
like,
it's
I
a
could do
really
it.
good idea.
Well, and honestly, if you think about it, like there's a teleportation circle right next to here too, so it makes sense. Like
Yeah.
it could be another place that we wouldn't have to undo the cage every time. You know,
Do we put
You
the
know,
cage
I-
back or do we just leave?
I'm sure we fixed everything up before we left. That would definitely have been the intention.
Mhm.
But it makes sense if like to have a second, like, because what if something eventually happens to the manor? You know, if they knew where we are here or something, then we could at least have like a secondary location where we know where there's like a place to stay or something.
Oh wait, maybe investing in a place which we've just found out they know where we are.
It's the last place they'd expect.
But Soap said one shot where the tavern gets attacked and the talent have to defend it. That'd be
love that.
sick.
I would be sick.
Oh my god. Incredible. Okay.
Right, anyway, we'll talk about that off stream and see what happens with that. That might end up being a thing. To my
Yeah.
chagrin and me giving more prep that I have to do every week.
No, it
Trying to
can-
think of a prompt every week, and now also what happened in the tavern this week.
Oh.
I kind of like it.
No, but
though. I
you
think
don't
it's
have
neat.
to do that if
Uh-huh.
we're going to be the like talent managers and the people who are training and
Alright,
healing and stuff.
yeah,
We
yeah.
come up with
Hey, that's
what
way
we've
better for
worked
me.
on
Totally
every
okay
week.
with it.
Maybe we have
Well,
like
I'll
a...
do-
And you're not investing.
I'll-
Get out of our business.
And,
Maybe we
I
have,
wouldn't
like-
say that we would officially by our names invest, specifically
Um,
because we've been kind of tied to
right.
this place.
Ah,
But it
shell
would be more
companies.
of like,
Avoid the taxes.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Maybe we
Set
have
up a
like
business
a...
in the Feywild.
What's that sleeping investment? What's that called? I don't know.
no.
Silent investors. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Uh,
We could make
Alright,
like an
okay.
Excel sheet that has like random encounters for it, but like a bunch of them are just like mundane shit that happens, like nothing important. And then we roll that at the start of every game, and that's it. That's just what happens.
Someone smashes a glass.
Yeah.
I really like this. We're gonna have to figure this out. I'm not gonna say it'll be put together by next week, but we'll work on it.
Yeah.
In the meantime, that's the end of our session for today. I can't believe that was another full session of combat.
It's not a full one, to be fair.
It was almost a full session
Yeah.
of combat.
Well, you know, there was that pesky little fact of me being like almost an hour late. So it wouldn't have been a full session.
And there
That's
was
right.
like the last little bit discussing about investing it in.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. It gave me the impetus to finally have like a little mini one-shot thing to do on the side, if that was to ever occur again, and I've been meaning to do that. All right. Well, we end our session there today.
Oh my god, my
GG's
computer's having an
everybody.
absolute meltdown. It's froze for me again. I can't see that anyone's
Oh,
cam's
no.
working on the overlay. Oh, now everyone's
Oh.
just gone on the overlay. Oh, and we're back.
Oh, I
okay.
froze scratching my eye. It's not a good look.
Oh,
Oh,
what
sorry.
camera's gone on the stream
All
as well.
invisible.
Oh, there we go. We're back.
Jesus
Yay.
fucking Christ. I'm very concerned about my computer lately, but well.
I will say, after the last Windows update, my shit's been so wrecked. Like for like weeks, I've only been for like a week, I've been using one monitor a lot of the time until
yeah, you
I've
didn't
spent like
fix
an
that?
hour troubleshooting it. Well, it broke again, and what I finally eventually have done that has worked now is I was using HDMI to display, and I had to switch one to HDMI, like just an HDMI cord, and now it's registering both of them. So it's like the graphics card decided that it wouldn't register two display cables anymore after the Windows update. It's so weird.
Oh, what the fuck?
Anyway,
Okay.
Very strange.
Windows update's been ruining our lives.
Oops. Oh my god, I'm
Forever.
so sorry, chat.
Okay.
Okay.
Fantastic.
We'll see you next week. Thanks for hanging. See you later. Goodbye.
Bye.